Oh, well, we're alive. We're
Oh.
turning this on.
Hold on.
Only one player today.
I gotta go to our stream.
Oh, yeah, we're checking the stream. Make sure everything's good.
We're good.
Only one player today. Oh, a lot of things are turned different today, so, because...
Let's see if the boob tube's working.
Let me make sure we don't hit over our limiter. Oh, well, we're alive.
Yeah, we're good.
We're turning this on. Only one player today.
They're good. We're good.
Alright.
YouTube has a more lag.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Twitch was only like 3 seconds back.
Interesting. They can cheat. Well, we have one Albano user, and the other one probably is also using Albano. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Banjo.
Banjo. That's how Dad would have said it. Someone's in the El Banjo.
The old crapper.
Yeah, we're doing a little early session, and I'm just turning the cameras on because we're waiting. And I swear he might be here. Ty might be here.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't have faith.
it was 30 minutes ago that he said that he was running late.
Yeah, but that's Thai time, so.
I know. Was 30 minutes like him waking up? Oh, nope. I think that was him. See, I knew it.
Or was it Brandon going out to his car?
Oh, was that Brandon going out to his car? Because Brandon just left the bathroom.
It's me.
Yeah. Well, we're still waiting on our other player, but we're probably going to start without him. Unless...
So, for announcements.
Yeah, go through your announcements.
Cloud Constructions, we got a couple gigs on the 22nd this month of March 2025. We're playing in Atascadero at Dark Nectar Coffee with our boys, The Relative Minimum, and a handful of some 805 area bands. Come check us out. And then next month...
Where's Full Circle?
No, Dark Nectar
Dark Nectar.
and Atascadero.
Atascadero.
So if you're in that 805 coastal area, hit me up.
On the top of the hill.
Yep. Then next month, April 13th, in Palmdale at Transplant Brewery.
Palmdale.
Playing Battle of the Bands out there.
Nice.
We'll be in the first wave of that if we make it to the next wave.
Give it up, give it
I
up.
think it's 3 waves of Battle of the Bands. If we make it to the end and win, we get a recording session and a show with Burger Wolf or something like that. I forget the band's name.
Burger Wolf?
My drummer's the one that set it up.
Burger Wolf.
Talk to him.
All right.
And then
You could
at the end of
making
this
a
Doing it
band.
now.
at the end of this month, because you guys know I'm a Digimon TCG fanatic, I'm playing in World Championships at the end of the month on the 31st in Pasadena. Hopefully I win. Hopefully I don't get my ass kicked too hard. But World Championship.
Where's it at?
Pasadena.
Pasadena. I think I've been at the convention center the other way. Yeah.
You need me just to slip some cards up your wrist?
Oh, I know. Yeah. A couple extra. What deck are you running?
I'm running the 3 Great Angels.
3 Great Angels.
The Minimon is my ace card. Well, I don't know. I'm going through different builds.
Changes.
I don't know. I might run a Shine Greymon rune mode, but then that takes out some of my core elements. I don't know. But
Nice. I have not played my deck. I haven't even played the simulator in a little bit. But my decks are pretty easy to play. So they don't take much. Anyways,
Brandon, any announcements?
anything you need to say?
How's your poop?
I think I might have to go now.
Do it. It was
At least go fart in the toilet.
It was about what you'd expect out of a daily phenomenon. It didn't give me too much pressure, but it's like one of those girls you take home from the bar you didn't really want to. Like, they try to get you to stay a little longer in the morning, but you're like, no, I need to go. I could have stayed, but I had to go. So.
That's great.
Was it soft served? Was it?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And the one viewer we had is now gone.
Also, I don't even know what characters you guys are playing today.
Neither do I.
Do you have an idea?
No.
No?
Loon.
I imagined you were going to play Loon. And I imagined he was going to play Newt.
I figured we were probably going.
Newt was who he was
the
saying
other
last
force,
night,
doing
so.
the primordial stuff.
The Healing Grove.
Yeah.
Healing Grove.
Yeah. No, that's the primordial was the Azul Lake.
Okay.
Was the Azul Lake. So, Old Gil,
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah. that's what I put.
Yeah.
That's what I had this like Malchus is probably gonna want to go to the primordial lake, and then I imagine same thing with Haru.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then Vashek was very much,
Yeah, whatever.
I have no he can go anyway. Loon, I was like he probably go the healing route. Same thing, wanted to go, and you heard about the moon lilies. And Newt being the ranger. So nature, more nature. Everything's nature. So it doesn't even matter. Cool. So I chose right.
This land is mine.
Or you could have been Brago.
What is he gonna do?
What is he? He's a wizard. What do you know? We got 2 clerics and a ranger. And then also, if you want to choose an NPC to go along with you guys, you can totally choose an NPC to come along. But just not, the overpowered people of that live in the city. You can't take Keith.
Come on, River.
River. No. That's 3 clerics.
Can I raise Ulrich Thunderhorn from the dead?
Yeah. Ulrich is dead. Sharn's gone. Thomas is gone. Keith and Anithra, and Coltan, but no, none of those. Those are too high.
Let's bring Lass.
Alas, she just got back. She's fucked up. She's still bandaged up.
That's okay.
She's done fighting.
She's still working.
She's done fighting.
Okay, let's take Rick.
Rick?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Rick from the bar, just a common human to bring with you. Yeah, there you go.
Take this sword.
Rick the Commoner.
Yeah, this is his arc. This is where he begins. This is
his adventure.
what is Rick's last name? I wonder.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Rick Sanchez.
He's an artist.
100%.
All right. Well, if you want to bring a common human, go along. Go ahead, and then tell Torok he just killed his best friend.
It's his fucking enemy.
No, it's his best friend. That's how Torok works.
Right.
Is that the people that he hates the most are the people that he loves the most?
Exactly.
Yeah, Ruru.
Let's bring Roscoe.
Spring River.
Yeah, a fucking archfey.
Is Ruru ready to go on a
No, he's
back to back?
because this is very much all same time.
Right.
Like this other party's like literally watching the other party take off, and they're like, "Where the fuck are they going?"
Okay.
It's like old Gil's like, "They're fucking leaving without me." It's like, so
They replaced me with the robot.
the fucking robot took my spot. It's like they're taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs. So he took your job. That's what you hear from Ruru as he's walking walking.
So he's just laying down on his fucking army of little.
Oh, the
balls.
little the seedlings, springlings,
The
the
fucking
springlings.
the Birch Brigade.
Yeah. No, that's funny. All right. No, I'm serious. I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Do it.
Yeah, take another swig of my coffee so I can make it happen. You guys have a fun conversation between each other,
Okay.
and
It's been 10
As
minutes.
characters or as real people?
Has it been 10 minutes
Can I say the things I want to say?
I don't
How
think
many
so.
slurs do you know?
How many slurs do you know? Well, there's. I don't know. It's been 20 minutes. Woo!
I was almost gonna say a Naruto slur.
Naruto.
Yeah, I can't. It'll get us canceled. I'll text it to you though.
I'll text it to you. I'll write it down.
It's not the same if I write it down.
I'm gonna read it out loud.
Hey, we're past the mark. You do what you do, boo. Alright, let's see here. It should be right at the top because I sent you a poop gift.
So, do we ever figure out what items we're spending other than the potions that we already bought? The first group bought. Like, does this group need potions too?
I think every group does. I think that's kind of what we broke down is that every group gets potions and fire bombs.
Well,
Because we don't have the money to really do anything else unless like a whole group gets shafted.
hindsight, Brago's the only one, I think, out of all the casters that has catapult to make the
Massive bomb.
the massive bomb work. Everyone else is gonna have to hand throw them, and that leaves us all in range sometimes.
Yeah.
So catapult at least gets it 90 feet out from us. So I think that's more Brago's weapon, which right now Latom has the first batch, and he's the one that made the order for it, which we can kind of hold off until like we know we're gonna use Brago. That was a fast boot.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Just read it. Read it.
I have to read it out loud?
No, well, I mean, if you want to.
I'm probably not going to be able to pronounce it.
Pronounce what?
No, I can't say that.
I told you. I'm like, it's not real, but it's still too close.
Too close.
It's too close.
I'll say it to D.
Is it a metal? What is this?
A battle?
No.
No.
Did you see that? There was that. No, okay. I don't want to go off topic. Never mind.
Copy.
Um,
I'll send it to Luke so he can see it too.
so I can say it out loud.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not going to say it out loud.
I think Luke's already might have heard me say it before, but
Okay, so the very first three letters is UCH. How do you pronounce UCH?
Uchiha?
Ooch.
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 Ooch. Egg.
Yeah.
That's as far as I'll go.
Yeah.
That's as far as I go.
I'm having a lot of fun with it.
That's so.
I like it better.
Is this a derogatory term towards the Uchiha clan?
The second Hokage coined it.
Okay, so yeah, they kill a lot of people.
Make Konoha
You know?
great again.
It's like making a name for Nazis, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
They're not oppressed.
The Uchiha?
There's only like two
Were
of
they?
them.
I mean, they got murdered because they were gonna go against the Hokage.
They led a huge rebellion for years and years, and then they were suppressed.
And then they were suppressed. So, like, they gave them a lot of time to, like, clean up their act.
Pretty much.
And they didn't do it.
And then they still allowed them into the village.
Yep. And they still kept on
And they
acting up.
still allow them to be the police force and do all these extra activities and have
That's
full freedom
crazy.
to attend school and all this other stuff. But they're still like, watch these people all the time.
So weird.
Everything they do,
You're
I
in
want to
charge
know what they do.
of the police, but we don't trust you. Like,
Yeah, it's really weird to let somebody have that much power, but then not trust them.
It was supposed to be
But I
like a
guess you
sign
keep
of
them-
like, here you guys go. You're one of us. You're part of
Right.
the community.
Well, it's like putting them in that spot to do something bad too.
Yeah.
You're trying to like almost want them to do something bad.
Oh, Leaf Village definitely had police brutality.
We are getting off on a tangent on Naruto. Anyways, let me open up this. We're trying to make up time for a player to show up, and this is D&D, folks. I'm waiting for a text to be like,
We'll be there in half an hour.
like the text is saying that I can't show up or something like that. That would be the funniest text. But he's on his way. He just has parental duties, and he's bad at going to bed early, like all of us. And
I went to bed at a reasonable
You
time.
guys went to bed?
what time did you go to bed?
Midnight. I got 7 hours of sleep.
You went like an hour before me. Yeah. So
That's pretty reasonable for us.
Yeah, I mean that was an hour earlier for me. Yeah, but that's I would have went to bed earlier. It just was I couldn't stop working on things for today. So and I'm obviously still could have done more. Always, but
Crashed.
anyways, let's just get into this. Most likely we're gonna have to do a little skip back for Newt. Is that him?
Definitely sounded like the door.
It did sound like a door, but I have to wait for Arthur. Arthur,
He could have just missed it.
that's him. Arthur, go check. Don't bark loud. No, don't do that. I gotta turn things down. Don't do it, Arthur. All right, good job. All right.
Oh, wait, what's up, dude?
Arthur, down. Good morning, sunshine.
Morning.
I was just saying that you had parental duties and most likely had to poop.
Oh, well, actually not yet.
Oh.
Not this morning.
Oh.
After this coffee, I'm sure I will, but...
There's Brennan already went poop.
Oh, nice.
I went poop too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Surprisingly, not yet.
I did poop number 1 earlier.
poop is on the agenda for
I
today.
usually poops twice in the morning.
And we're
Poop pee.
I'm sure you know that we're on camera.
Number one.
Poop
Oh, okay.
So no bad words
It's like,
that you usually say.
Yeah, well, it's like what's it called, too? The time change, too?
Was there a time jump?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why my
we
clock. I was like, dude,
sprung
It
I just.
happened just this morning.
Oh,
We
okay.
sprung forward.
Because like I just got a new alarm clock, and I set it up.
It's all, you're like,
and, then,
this is
and I
wrong.
woke up.
Piece of
and,
crap.
And I'm all like, how the fuck did I set it wrong? And I'm like, I know I set it right.
Yeah.
And I'm like so lucky that I put an alarm on my phone, as well as on my alarm clock because I don't trust myself. Because I'm like, I don't trust my alarm to set me off. My new alarm is that get the fuck up. That one DJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's my alarm.
Young Robbie Downey Jr.
Yeah, it looks just like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
The young version. But, anyways,
Yeah, so double miss. I missed 2 hours of sleep in my sleep cycle.
I know I was, but I am very much used to not having sleep. I just wait for the day to hit me. All right, what's it? Fucking gopher over here. Was it a groundhog or was it a gopher? Whenever he turns. The meme.
Groundhog?
Is it groundhog?
I think so.
What is the difference between a gopher and a groundhog?
One pops up and is like, and goes away.
The gopher doesn't?
I think Gopher does that.
No, gophers,
They just come out.
Are they the
They
same
aren't
family?
pussies.
they're probably close to
A gopher and a groundhog? Is a gopher smaller than a groundhog?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think groundhog's pretty big.
Yeah. The Gopher's
They're
smaller.
like gophers are like this.
Are gophers a proper word for it too?
It's a common word.
Okay, it's not the
scientific.
It's
actual.
not a slang.
See, this is why we have scientific words to use Latin, so you can be like, wait, you're talking about a goat, like because it's either a puma,
Yeah.
a cougar, or a mountain lion. It's the same animal.
The same-
So it's
You're
like that's why
talking
you'd be
about
like, oh, it's this, this word in
Yeah.
Latin, like that's what it is.
Gotcha.
Gotta go Ficarus Macrocus?
We're
Right,
very
right.
off tangent. We're just kind of it's a morning, so we're very off kilter.
Groundhogs are larger, stockier, and more active above ground than gophers, which are smaller and spend more time underground.
So gophers spend more underground than
Yeah.
groundhogs do. But the one's called a groundhog.
Right.
He's in the ground. He's not underground. He's not underground hog.
So he's just
groundhog.
like,
groundhog.
oh, he's like, it's on his mind.
He's just like, I'm hog on the ground. This is my ground.
Get back into the hole,
Go
gopher.
You put 2 gophers in a bucket, they will fight.
That's so stupid. That's a lot of animals. You put them in a bucket, they'll
I
fight.
But I
spend
think
more
it
time
fit,
on the
though.
surface, but I'm going back underground.
I feel like you put 2 animals in a closed-in area, they're gonna
2
fight
squirrels
each
would
other.
be like, yeah, what's up?
I put 2 cats in a barrel, they might fight. You know.
Geomanda?
They were 100% fine.
Yeah, Geomidea.
They burned with that
So
putty.
groundhogs are the squirrel family, while gophers are part of the
Medea.
Geomedea family. So gophers are squirrels, groundhogs are squirrels and gophers.
Groundhogs are squirrels and
There's a lot
gophers
of
are
Deas
Geomedea.
at the end of family names for some reason.
You heard it here, folks.
Gophers are men.
Gophers and squirrels. We drop facts. Okay.
And
You're welcome.
Naruto.
Then there's-
slaying.
And Naruto. We're talking about Naruto.
And then the water
Uchiha.
version is the beaver.
Yeah.
I know Ty's definitely heard me say it.
What, the Uchiha word?
Yeah.
Did you?
I've definitely at least dropped
It's a derogatory
Ty
term
once.
for Uchihas. Don't even try it, though.
I'm trying to like, think of what it is. I don't know.
Say it.
No, don't
Say it with your chest.
The shit. Yeah. Say it with your chest.
Oh. I wasn't thinking that.
Derogatory.
I'm gonna
Alright.
drop that on Marvel Rivals once or twice.
Let's finally start. All right. So let's pull ourselves back in, letting go of who you are and who you're going and taking who you're gonna be. And you and Brandon is switching over to Loon. Ty, you are switching over to
Newt.
I knew it. And then Connor is switching.
Braga. No.
Remember that guy?
All of a sudden changed it last second. Braga. I can. You want to do Braga?
No, I'll do
Okay.
okay.
The Old Gil. So Old Gil, Newt, and Loon are going to be the players for today.
And we're taking Rick.
And you're taking. Are you sure?
Kidnapping Rick.
Are you sure?
No.
Oh, do you need
Okay.
a helper?
He's a common human, so one hit will kill him.
What was the cat's name?
River?
Was the one that
No, he tried to bring River.
the jouster?
No,
was-
yeah, it was.
River jousted me at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, River Joustin. I mean, you have like Deacon.
We do have Deacon.
You know,
We need to bring a gun.
To a healing party.
because it's two. You have two clerics there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Deacon would probably be a one. He's very much ready for an adventure. More than anybody else, he's probably the most readiest for an adventure.
Most eager when you're looking at him.
Yeah, he would be the most eager. There's like, you can grab a random soldier if you want, or even
Yeah, let's bring your
Chainburger?
your tavern,
a chain breaker.
Game breaker.
your giant,
Oh, the
the one who serves the
Your
beer at your
Goliath.
tavern. Yeah,
yeah.
let's bring her.
Maggie.
Make her our frontliner.
You have retainers too, remember?
Maggie the
Your-
front-
and
Yeah.
also your retainers can also go and stuff. They can
I got a
also-
dope ass monk.
We could bring anybody.
He's
we
hard
want.
boiled. He's hard boiled.
He's hard boiled.
Yeah.
Is that what I put?
So hard boiled.
That he's
No,
hard-boiled?
no.
Oh,
No.
I thought I said, did I?
He's-
It's just another way to describe him.
I was like, did I put that? I was like, that's a funny term. I know what it means, but it's just like I've never.
Yeah,
I've never
I feel like it
heard
fits him
use
though.
it. But yeah, we'll get to that. Think about it for a moment.
Okay.
We'll come to that moment. But, anyways, we're starting for today's session. Last session, the part of the heroes, the troop of heroes, took off to go to the Umberwood forest, to the woods, to check in on a scouting report that the lizard folk cavalry came back with. They found a once archmage, now somewhat seemed reformed and had started a settlement of his own with, not all fully reformed. Part of his body was missing, his left hand or right hand. I don't know. One of them is missing. I gotta look at the picture. But the Archmage, they're once nemesis, villain of the last arc, who was betrayed by by the god of the lies. God of lies apparently betrayed him. Who would have thunk it?
Who thought, dude?
So he was somewhat he had started a settlement of undead, of people that he helped turn undead, but retaining their memories. Also just lost souls that have traveled the lands that kind of come to him, and he's been finding bodies, creating bodies for them to inhibit and to live out their last days, to give the undead something worth living for, creating a place for them, a necropolis. Necropolis. I can't say that word. Necropolis. A necropolis of some type. Ooh, good thing that
was
is
so
solid.
That cold foam really holds together.
And but yes, he created a necropolis for these undead folk. The party had their meeting with him. A little bit of there was tension between the group, except for Ruru seemed very happy that his friends had met. And, and there were some similarities that we saw with Torok and the Archmage and Ruru, both yelling at him, telling him to stop it, whenever he was having a good time, and so forth. The Archmage said that he would provide resources for the group and their rebuilding of their settlement, providing umberwood, which is a very highly fire-resistant wood that would be well used for any type of construction, which the group needs desperately to rebuild their city and to build up more, because there's a lot of displaced people that are currently in their settlement. So that group went out there. They made a deal with the Archmage. The Archmage said that, hey, we got something that's eating some dead souls out here. Found out that eater of dead souls was a shadow dragon, a red dragon that has turned into a shadow dragon. And they have fought him. They, with one Ruru, panic, screaming out to go get the Archmage too. They needed backup because of this massive dragon. Together, they fought and they won, sealing the deal between the Archmage and so forth, headed home. This session will be about the other group, and one more thing we'll have a little bit of character from last session who has a couple more words. You still feel like you want more words, right? Okay, so but this session will be from another group of the party who will be taking on another quest, another scouting mission that the lizard folk got. The other one will be of the healing grove they heard of, or a grove that possibly has some plants of healing properties. But so, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But we are going to, just for the moment, before. I know I didn't even think about right now. So you guys got done with the conversation with the Archmage for the last time. You guys are about to use your teleporting door to head back home. And
It's not the Healing Grove music I expected.
this is probably a lot louder. Let me turn this down. Sorry. Turn that down. That down. All right. Sorry. This is a new setup. Obviously, you can tell it on the TV, on the computer. You made the deal with the Archmage. The resources will be delivered whenever they can be procured. And so the party decides to head back home. They smell like blueberry.
They don't taste like blueberry.
And, opening up the portal, there's their magical key that creates a teleport to a door that they know of. Opening up a random door to head back home instead of traveling the 2-day travel. But for a second, everybody walks through the door and leaves. Bashuk takes a hesitant step and turns around to address the Archmage.
Bashuk, kind of steps back towards the Archmage, towards Zilnith.
Zilnith.
Looks him dead in the eye and says, I'm all about rebirth, redemption, renewal. I will do my very best to not
judge you in the near future. But I need you to know that if you ever go back to your ways as before, that I will do everything I can to separate your head from your shoulders. And I mean everything that I can. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope getting back what you were missing seems to be the cure for whatever ailed you before.
I appreciate it. I don't deserve it. You still might take my head, and I still would allow it. But I will do my best to do what's right from now on. Not what is right, I guess. I'll do what I think I need to do to repay what I did. Things are different now. Things change whenever you have the people back in your life that you love. I still don't care much for the surface. I don't care much for humans. I don't care much for elves. I don't care much for the dwarves. I care much for my family and how they look at me. So, as long as they stay alive, then I guess I'll keep my head.
Family is everything, or so they say. I took an oath of the Watchers, of Anas, of Justice, and that's what I will be doing for as long as I live.
I expect it. We'll figure it out, this relationship that we have. And maybe you can put in a word for my sister.
That might prove more difficult even than me. But we shall see. Time is needed.
And time is what we don't have. So, you must get going.
Oh, yes.
Take care of my friend, Ruru.
I always have and I always will. He's a good little goblin.
He's more than a goblin.
He's a real boy.
Where's Bashoot? Bashoot!
Just Calix
Clink,
reaches
clink,
the-
clink, 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 clink. Try to be sneaky quickly. Oh, right here. The whole time.
You're a fucking liar. That's your liar voice.
How could you tell?
the door closes behind you, and you leave the Acropolis behind. I could say that word so easily now. Yeah.
Rosetta Stone, everybody.
And as that we cut to back to the Kaladin's Cross. Let's get off the.
We're in
The-
Calyx District. Blacksword District.
Oh, you mean Calyx City.
And we were back in
Calyx City.
Kaladin's Cross is where we are at.
Just the small district inside of Calyx City.
All right.
Blacksword Way.
Yeah.
And then who are we? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are you guys at? Are you guys together? Are you separate? What's going on?
I'm in my agency.
Old Gil is at his agency. What are you doing at the agency?
Paperwork,
Paperwork. So
as always.
just a quick little description of your office.
Cubicles on cubicles
Okay.
on cubicles.
Fantasy cubicle.
So you don't even have a fancy office. You have your own cubicle.
No, I have an office.
Okay. Okay. I was
I'm
just
in the
making sure.
back.
Okay. I was like, is it a socialist?
So you walk in, little nice lobby.
So capitalism is live and well
Mhm.
in your agency. All right. Gotcha.
Nice little lobby, waiting area when you first walk in.
People below you.
and then
You're on the top.
then there's three 3 cubicles right now.
Mm-hmm.
A little like spacious.
I love the
sort of
music
thing.
for this. It's like a agency. It's a adventure insurance agency, and you have this like epic music. It's all beautiful. Everyone's having a good time doing paperwork.
See, that's a lie. No one's happy doing paperwork at a fucking
Oh.
agency.
And then
I mean, it's better than doing work outside in the fields right now. Like that's all they've known their whole lives, and now is that all we just have to make scribbles on a piece of paper?
I gotta go talk to people and get
If I
gold from
if I
them.
was alive,
One of your
I'd be
employees kind of
working
lays
on
out. I don't even know how to read. I don't even know how to write. I'm just making marks on a paper, and he keeps telling me that it's okay.
Look, here's a dick.
He says he says that as long as they mark it, that's all we need. He says the ink's already in the paper. I don't know what that means, but and then it goes the old guilt.
Working on a photocopy fax
It's all
machine.
dramatic and goes to it. The old guilt.
Making a photocopy fax machine in my office so I can just print out contracts.
You're working on a fax machine.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Keith is sitting there with you, trying to help with his magical inventions of you're telling him what you want and stuff, and I can see a lot of things we can use this for. You know,
We can make a lot of spell scrolls.
interesting. I like this.
Mass production.
You and that little guy have some really good ideas. That Wanderer, and I don't think that's his name, but.
Oh yeah, his mobile communication device.
Yeah, we got a tell tower, we call them.
Looks like a fucking
Yeah.
tree, doesn't it?
On mobile.
Yeah, it's on mobile. Yeah, the tell towers. He just says these towers tell people things all over the
mobile
world.
wand.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're working on it right now. So the tell tower with your
Singular,
what about
singular.
if we send these through the tell tower?
Yes, but I need a signature. You know how.
Yeah, I know, but they can send theirs back through the tell tower through this.
Yeah, that's good. That's where you get the fax machine.
Yeah. What's a fax?
Photo.
What's a photo?
Photo.
What's
PH.
Yeah, it's a fax PH. Automatic
Yes,
machine.
it's PHAX. Fax. That's how we say fax. It's fax. Fax. All right. And then that's old Gil is doing that. What is Newt or Loon doing?
I'm knocking on old Gil's business's front door.
Yeah.
Who's gonna answer the?
Oh
front
yeah,
door?
one of the employees.
I gotta remember those people's names. It's been a minute since I've looked
One
at
of my
that.
peons' names.
Did I save it? New phone problems. Haha.
Who is it? Who is answering the door?
Um,
What is their
we got
species?
a half orc named Lovejoy.
Lovejoy. Okay, so Lovejoy, the half orc. What color skin is he for an orc, half orc? Because half orcs are all different color skins. They're not all green or blue
Olive.
or gray. So still kind of greenish
Uh-huh.
in the green world.
Light skin green.
Nice green.
The way you just like shuddered, the way when you repeated that, you're like, you're like, look like a throw up.
Just like had to. Yeah. So Lovejoy, the half orc, his hair's combed over perfectly with one little little spike that's kind of coming up that you can't get over.
Got a little sideburn.
A little bit of sideburns. He opens the door, big smile on his face, big old tusk, just not big, probably small, little small tusk. They're just hanging out a little bit. And he just, how can I help you? Welcome to the adventurers.
OG.
The Old Gil's Adventuring
Assurance. Agency.
So what is the abbreviation?
OG AAA.
OG AAA. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to OG AAA.
Loon stares down at this orc through black aviators. Pulls a paper out of his shirt and says, "I'm with the Better Business Bureau, and I'm here to discuss an important matter with
My
the
boss said I
Arms
can't talk to you.
Put my hand
Already trained him on this.
I'm gonna put my hand in front of the door. I'm gonna say, You need to show your boss this.
I can't receive things, and an old Gil comes and picks it.
It just comes, a hand comes through like the side of him.
That's
It
what-
stays behind the door though.
just like,
No.
that is not my boss.
You just need to flip it. You don't need to unfold it.
I forgot that you do this the other day.
But what's on the other side?
He's all
I can see through the
Yeah,
paper.
Jack
I
can't
can see
tell
through the
too.
paper. There you go. Yeah. So your reaction?
I'm here to pick you up, old man.
For
You
what?
gotta- What do you mean for what? We gotta go.
Hold on. We're going back to the office and go grab a fucking contract. Grab a couple more. Hold on. Before we go, before we do anything, sign here on the dotted line.
No.
Yes.
No.
Give me 5 gold.
What is it?
It's so I can heal you. It's how my magic works, buddy.
No, I know. You got fine print in there now.
I have my magical pin. I throw it here. I won't do it for you.
It comes back to you.
Cleric.
What makes you think I need this? I'm a healing man myself.
I hear that you don't heal other people.
I
Just
hear-
yourself.
Exactly.
I hear.
So why do I need
I hear
you?
you get ragdolled sometimes. Unfortunately, when you're aggroed.
Yeah, that too. I hear that you get fucked a lot out there.
Yeah.
So,
Old Gil is the best healer in town.
yeah.
We'll talk about this later.
At least you took it.
That's like genuinely old Gil. Like, yeah, let's take it. Old Gil make a sale soon.
Right. Well, Lovejoy, you're in charge. There's a to-do list. I don't know if any
There's a
of
to-do list.
yeah.
There's someone in the background. Someone in the back says that. I think it's just like in the back.
It's like 3 pages deep now because they're just not getting to it.
Expectations?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I thought you were just.
It's just a calendar.
And then he's like, okay. And then he's just kind of like, yeah.
I don't know if any of the portal doors are still active, but if you can get to Argaria, if Argaria is still a thing, go there. Finish what we were doing.
We'll make another round of the people around here, if not, if anything. So
Mhm.
there's always, you know. Now we can talk to the spouse. You know, to the other one. Usually we talk to the the husband,
Mhm.
and then we go back and now talk to the wife.
And then we're gonna go for the children and their lunch money.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. And that kingdom check, and we'll just take it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Kingdom welfare. I don't know why.
Have you read the latest issue of Orcish Weekly?
Is that a joke?
No.
Both of us can't read.
It's very real. Oh, there's no reading involved.
It's just pictures.
Just pictures.
Oh, yes. Then you do pay attention, I guess.
It's the kind of pages that fold out when you put it sideways.
I have to get back to work.
That's a lie. Let's go.
I want at least 1 page of to-do list gone by the time I'm back.
Got it, boss.
It's gonna be the backside that's empty.
Does anybody know how to read?
The scribe, Lovejoy better know how.
I know how to write.
Yeah. Only right. Doesn't know how to read.
I don't know what I'm writing.
Everything's in gnomish.
People agree. Anyways, continue.
This looks right to me.
So where are we going?
We're gonna go pick up our third party.
Third party.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Possibly fourth. Although I don't know who it'll be.
Who are we grabbing?
Gonna go grab Archer Boy. I've never met him.
Who?
Newt. His name's Newt. Like Fig Newton.
The
It's
little,
just Newt.
the little man.
He is short, yes.
Huh.
He's like old. He's got white hair.
Start slowly turning around, going back to the office.
No. You're coming with us.
Dwarves.
This is an adventure of the white-haired brethren.
Well, promise me that he'll sign my contract.
I will say words you like to hear. Yes,
Okay. If he doesn't, I'm out.
of course.
So I was like, cool, I'll do that. You promise?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Where is this dwarf? Is he at the bar like all the other dwarves?
No. he's right over there.
That's awesome.
Where's right over there, Ty?
See me leaving Lash's place. All right, Lash, I'll get all those things you asked for the Healing Grove.
He's making a move on the local bird woman.
Hmm.
Hey, you!
Yeah.
Get over here.
Oh, hey,
We're going on an adventure.
it's you guys I'm going with, right? Is that right? I'm going with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, Bill, nice to meet you. My name's Newt.
There's a paper wadded up inside there.
Okay.
You might want to read that.
He just slyly puts it in his pocket.
No, you're gonna need to read that. So how my magic works, and if we're gonna be an adventure party, I need you to pick one of those tier plants and figure out what you want. I mean, I don't know how long we're gonna be working together, so I would just recommend, a day or two one.
It's best that you pay for the most expensive one right away.
Really? All right. Whatever that is.
Fucking year for tier floor.
I don't have any gold.
It's like fucking
I
hell
don't know
of
if I
money.
can have any gold actually.
It offers the most bonuses.
I'll be in your debt. I have no gold. Never mind. I gave it all away. It's. All right. Well, it's the darndest thing. I don't really have any. I don't have any coin on me. At the
Well,
moment.
you're in luck. There's a new clause if you look at the very bottom. It's pay later payments.
Outside now.
So it's at a 50% increase.
50% increase.
Mm-hmm. You pay half more
Mm-hmm.
at a later time when you come into money. So usually after adventuring, most people get paid in rewards, but it'll just magically come to me
Oh.
once you get your money.
All right.
It'll be deducted out of your earnings.
Oh, well, that's kind of weird, but all right, sure, yeah.
So like if you
I'll
if you find a treasure chest with like 1,000 gold and you put it in your pocket, gone. Instantly to him. You don't even have to deliver it. That's convenience.
I like that, but I mean, I'll just do a day then. I'll do a day.
Alrighty.
You got a pen?
Yes, here you go. I want to enact fine print.
Okay.
I was literally gonna say after he signs it. Oh, don't forget about the fine print.
Newt does his name, but it kind of looks like this like Newt creature outline.
Can you do that? Can you draw a picture?
Updating sources, come on.
You can sign as an X if you haven't read it.
Sally Mander, California Newt.
You have to make like a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Wisdom, you said?
I believe it's wisdom.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah, it's wisdom. You gotta get at least a 25.
I know, that's all right. Well, a 2 will do it. 5.
Yeah, so you don't know what's going on.
Perfect for Newt. Perfect.
What you don't know can't hurt you.
That was easy.
Which one am I gonna
Go.
do? I'm gonna do the fine print. I'm gonna do the extra 5 gold for healing spells. Yeah, for every healing spell that the person is, the person is forced to pay 5 gold every spell slot.
But there has to be a counter to it. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be good and bad.
Well, that's yeah. You get extra healing though too. That's
Okay.
what it was.
Yeah.
You get 1 extra hit dice of healing.
Yeah, it's
Or
a
whatever it
it's an
is.
increase on the healing, but
Mhm.
you have to pay more.
Which I don't know.
And then
I think an arrow in
disclaimers.
the fucking side of your elven head.
Disclaimers to is Newt. He is a dwarf, right?
No, it's
No.
Oh,
That's why I was laughing
Okay.
earlier when you said the dwarf thing.
Yeah, you're looking at him now and he's fading now. Old Gil kind of thinks about it. He goes, looks at his ears. He keeps staring at those ears. Keeps staring at those ears. Keeps staring at those ears. He's an elf.
He's an elf. Oh, whoops. But,
I also have white hair, but I'm a lot younger than you.
okay.
I'm like, you know, as an elf, you'd probably know I'm like a little over 100. So for elf, you know, young still, but you know, over
Well, she's
kind
100.
got a
of-
good
what kind of
skin
elf?
character.
Wood elf.
Okay. You're not the bad ones.
No. Yeah, I changed his ad. Looks like, well, that matters. And I'm like, oh. Like, whoops.
There's two bad ones in Old Gil's book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a wood elf.
Those dark elves.
Them darkies and them sun ones.
It's from like a small plate, you know, like not like a huge plate, like outside of like outskirts kind of a person, like a forest tracking type hunter.
All right. Looks like our party is now together.
It looks like it, but they told me that someone couldn't make it, so I guess they said that to take Deacon with us if we could. I don't know if you guys have met him.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him. That's the blue dragonborn who's got the mechanism that shoots far.
He's got the boomstick.
Yeah, the boomstick. Yeah,
Mm.
kind of like my bow, but
Gonna get
Louder.
him to show me how he makes that.
pretty cool.
All
He
right,
did-
let's go pick up Deacon.
DM, he is a dragonborn. Did you say he was like a slightly different variation of a dragonborn? I forgot what it.
You don't know what he is.
Okay, we're just gonna call him a dragonborn because that's what he looks
He
like.
doesn't know what he is.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
tiefling born.
He's blue though, right?
Yeah, he's blue. Yeah,
That's what I remember.
me too. I remember that at least.
Let's get the blue thing. Let's get him on our team.
Okay, so, you guys
Does he have white hair too?
go looking around
I don't
and
think he
find
has
him.
hair.
Oh shit!
He does have.
Oh shit.
Um,
Can he have white hair now?
So we can be the white haired.
Yeah.
I'll grab his
Long hair, gray hair.
Minnie's in the other room. Let me check that real quick.
Open work?
I thought you were saying dwarf just to be like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, you know. And he said short, and I'm looking. I'm like, at my stats, I put him at 5'10". I'm like, he's not like short.
Sure,
Like,
right.
he's not like overly short, you know.
Me and old Gil are both 8 feet. So.
Maybe for an elf, I'm thinking like, how tall are you?
Yeah, that's Deacon.
How tall is me? Oh yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, Deacon, you see him that he's just kind of out in the courtyard. He's just looking around, just hanging out, just cleaning his gun. The little gnome character who has been working on the airships in your guys's where he was an airship. Loon would know of the airship gnome who was at the forest of the great tree. Him and Deacon are talking and stuff, and he's just kind of he's looking over the gun with Deacon, helping him up with some things. Hand him a little bit of hand oil to kind of oil down some of the stuff in there. And you kind of walk up on them, and they say their goodbyes, and Gnome walks off. He walks by you guys and waves to you, and continues moving on. Deacon's just over there. Hey guys! And he kind of pulls the gun, wraps it over his shoulder. So, you guys going out, doing something? I'm bored as hell.
His contract paper airplane flies to him.
And he goes,
Grab that. You're
Huh?
gonna need it.
Oh, okay. And he walks over there.
Just hits your shoulder.
And he grabs it and picks it up off the ground. He's like, all right, yeah.
You remember how my healing works? We work
Oh,
together.
yeah, here. And he flicks you a gold. 1 gold. He's like,
Hey,
flicks
gold,
you-
he's all.
I pull out
Curse
my
you.
contract again, and I'm like,
Do you have a gold option?
I need another one.
he just flicks you another gold.
Cool.
Rates have gone up.
Okay. I don't got much, so I mean that's what I can give.
Oh.
But yeah,
You got a day of coverage until once you sign that paper.
okay. So I will wait to sign it until we see trouble. Got it. And he puts it in his jacket pocket, puts it down. All right, cool. Okay, so I'm going on an adventure. Man, this is cool. You see Deacon, very human-like features to him. His face is very human, but except for the blue skin that he has, and his cowboy hat, he has his horns kind of protruding out the top of the cowboy hat, going back. He has a long braid that goes down the back of his one long braid, out the back of his hair, black hair, and you see parts of his skin on his neck kind of have a little bit of scales to him. If anybody who's seen Deacon before and seen him now, he has his features have kind of grown in the dragon, like considering him a dragonborn and stuff like that, but they have grown. They have either become more defined, or his horns have gotten a little bit bigger. His tail has gotten a little bit more scalier. It's got a little more spikes on the end of it. He just like it's progressing in a way. And but yeah, and then he also has the magical boomstick on his back that we all know in our world as a rifle. But yeah, and he has a very much cowboy-like duster.
He's got the pew pew.
Riding boots and stuff like that. But yeah, so adventure. This is exciting. Like, where do we start? Do we plan? Do we put our hands? What do we
What do you know about medicinal herbs?
I know that they heal you.
We're gonna get along just fine.
I know we need them.
We're going to go scavenge for some material. None of us have ever fought a day in our lives, and we're gonna need you for protection.
You've never fought?
Nope.
Why do you wear armor?
It looks good.
Okay. Well,
You say that and like Newton like dangerously looking like all black armor now, like
all
the
right.
Bane armor.
So you and me, huh? Bow guy. I'm Deacon.
Yeah. Oh, nice to meet. Name's Newt.
Newt,
Pleasure to meet
Nice to meet you.
you. See the
well,
bow.
yeah.
Show you the cool bow
That's
carved.
that's a very cool bow.
Put it back.
You pull the string and it goes.
Yeah, it's kind
Little
of simple. No, it's not as complicated as whatever that is.
It's not complicated. I just pull the trigger.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's it's pretty
I
awesome.
don't know if this is a stealth mission or not, but do you have some kind of silencer on that thing?
Well, I have other things. I don't have to use my rifle.
I mean, it probably hits the hardest, doesn't it?
Yeah, whenever I need it. But I'm trained.
Do you have a smaller boomstick?
No, I mean I have other weapons.
Okay. We need to get you a silencer.
To make it quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You can still hit hard, but be not as loud.
true. I think it's still gonna be loud.
Chop potato.
I don't
Take a
know.
handful of dirt, just put it in the tip.
That might make it louder. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, you're thinking rocks.
I do have a hand crossbow too. I can use, so I can use that for quiet stuff, and then I also got my dagger. So I get
Cool.
things get close up on me. I'm pretty good with it. So I actually can throw these pretty good too. So
Nice.
yeah. I just I haven't been doing much, so I just sit around and throw this knife, and I threw it probably I don't know the number. I don't know what's past.
This might be a random question, but do you play the harmonica? You look like
Who told you?
You just look like someone that would. You throw knives. You have a boomstick. That
Yeah,
duster.
yes, I am a typical harmonica throwing knife boomstick person. Is that a problem?
No,
Does that kick me out of the group?
no, it's gonna be amazing travels now.
Okay, cool. Don't think I'm good though. Pressure. What's that?
I have the pen pointing at him.
Yeah,
Play me a tune.
I can't do it right now. I can't put me on the spot like that.
This is the pin.
Come on.
I can't put me on the spot like that.
Okay, everyone turn your back. We're not watching you. Dude's just watching.
A 5, and he's like, yeah, he's just trying to find it, and he's like, just not going. He's like, nope, can't do it. You put me on the spot.
Oh, that's alright, man. Don't worry.
Just I know it's all right.
Oh, okay.
I know it's all
okay.
right.
It happens.
I know it's all right. Just let me. You know what? When we're by the fire and no one's paying attention to me, I feel nervous now just thinking about it. All right, let's just.
All right, real natural.
Expectations are high for this now.
Oh, I know. I feel sick. Okay.
Well, you better sign that contract. I can fix you.
Belly aches, 1 gold.
When does the adventure start?
We're on it right now.
And we're off.
All right. So we're walking to the healing grove. Running, skipping,
Taking a buggy in a carriage. Yeah.
taking a carriage and a buggy.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a wagon, there is horses. You can take those if you want.
I mean, if we're gonna be carrying a bunch of shit back, unless one of us has a bag, which I don't think we do.
None of us have bag of holding.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, we're taking a wagon then.
Go. Yeah. So you go to the stables. Probably they direct you out to the farm fields and stuff. You can talk to your gardener. You know, the guy who works the crops.
Malchus?
Huh?
Malchus?
No, you have somebody that's
Your
one of
farmer?
your followers.
Oh yeah, he's a farmer.
Yeah, you have a farmer.
Green.
Yeah, he'll probably have the stuff for you. You could probably go talk to him, find a wagon and a horse and a mule or something.
Oh, Brian, you tall motherfucker.
Yeah, Bryn's gonna be like, "Yep, here, take this mule and take this wagon.
Oh.
Better than a horse."
Nice.
So, just not as fast. So,
Nay.
they don't make those noises.
Starts laughing at you.
Yeah. As you guys get the wagon, you guys ride in the wagon or are you guys walking beside it?
I'm driving it.
You're driving it. All right. So anybody walking or is everybody riding in it?
I'd be walking beside it unless we're all riding in it.
I feel like you should maybe ride inside it, kind of loud, moving around, kind of noisy.
More noisy than a wagon carried by a mule on the road.
True. Well, I think I'll be walking, but I'll be scouting around a little bit.
Plus the wagon will just shake my plate armor as it hits the bumps.
Yeah, it's the best localized and expected.
I will ride in the wagon.
Not a bad idea. You know, rest and stuff. Come on, sit beside me.
You know what? How about a tune?
How about?
You got this. Guidance.
Yeah. You want to shoot my gun?
Fuck yeah, I want to shoot you again.
All right, let's go. Let's shoot my gun. So it's like you guys get you guys are
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
you guys get into the wagon and head out.
This thing got a safety?
We all just hit the deck. Oh.
You head out on your guys' travel, heading kind of northwest from the town. No, not northwest.
Country road.
It's more west. Just west.
West Virginia.
So you guys are heading west from the city.
Mount.
Sitting in the back. Deacon passing around his gun. And saying, only get one shot. Just one shot. That's it. So,
Opportunity.
yeah. And everyone takes their turn
to blow.
to shoot. Just everybody roll me a dex check to see how well you shoot the gun.
A check, you say?
Yeah, check, huh?
Why would it be a saving throw?
I'm trying to save lives right now.
If it's a check, I can add guidance.
Oh, hell yeah. Dirty 20.
I got 16.
Okay.
13.
So almost shot.
13. Okay. So
Shoot with your heart.
Loon, props. How you shoot it? How do you shoot the? How do you place it? How do you hold it? Stands up on the wagon, perfectly shoots
With
it,
rock stands.
fires it. breaks off a branch off of a tree in the distance.
Whole family of squirrels.
Deacon's like, wow, it's impressive. That's pretty good.
Sure,
All
it's
right.
an excellent weapon. You'll have to show me how you make it.
Passes it off to Newt to try. And you said 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I load this thing?
So you just
Have him show me.
just cock it. Just at the hand, just flip it up and flip it back.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. There
Well,
you go.
naturally, it
Yeah.
just does it like, oh, that's,
Yep. Go ahead. Shoot that branch.
all right.
Shoots it, and you clip off a part of it. You do hit it. It's not as dead center as him, but you do hit a part of like a branch. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Kind of weird, but it's kind of cool, I guess.
Passes the old guy.
One hand. While still riding. And all the squirrels that came out of the tree. Ah, far left.
Well, maybe not a moving target next time. So, here, let me take that back. You guys continue on your guys' travel. Heading west, heading into the forest area. You guys come to...
All four of us have one.
The forest starts to get a little bit thicker. Where you guys are entering into. It's just very normal like forest, very lush and green here. Plenty of animals that you hear and birds chirping in the distance. As you get a little bit further in, it starts to slowly change. A little bit, trees just bend in different ways, and there's a little bit of a change in colors. A little bit of motes of light start to appear off of this little fireflies, almost like, but during the day. And as you get closer and closer, you the forest starts to really change, and it starts to even get a little bit darker. Still not, it's not dark. It's still daytime just a moment ago, but it just seemed like the forest itself kind of just changed. The sky almost changing instantly as you come into here. And
Can I make
nature?
A nature arcane to see if it's like fey related?
If you want to do arcane, you can do arcana. Yeah, you can do arcana.
Arcana, got it. Yeah, nature and arcana are the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 17.
17.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can feel the difference of the magic that kind of is kind of flowing through. It's it's fey magic that you can kind of feel the presence of, being the elf that you are, your connection to the fey.
There's mischief afoot.
There is a presence here of it.
Smell it.
The trickery is real here.
You continue on,
Don't trust anyone.
getting further in. The plants themselves even kind of move, almost like sometimes you feel like they're getting up and walking and moving to a different spot, almost like they just move.
Dig
and
in,
then
get
plop,
your gun.
and then plop, and then it's like, what are you doing?
That shrub just moved.
I mean, did it attack us?
No, you're right. We're in their land. We're on their doorstep.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, until they start attacking us or throwing us a threat, then. Also, I'm not using the gun. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So.
Get your knife.
I like your thinking, Deacon. Get in good with them and then take everything they know and love.
It's not what I said. But are we the good guys? All right, I guess we're just. I'll think about it. And you guys
That's a question
continue.
only you can answer, Deacon.
go further in. The plants start to move, like I was saying, but ahead of you, the grass starts to kind of rise up in front of you, and it starts to form a creature in front of you, and you see it just stop staring and right in the middle of the road of you, just this wolf that has like just leaves, just kind of all into it, its vines, just made of its whole body,
It's my keyboard.
and it just kind of stands in the middle of the this pathway from you. And the pathway is very, it's not very stable. You're very much jumping around in this, but you see this wolf, wolf made out of the forest, standing in front of you, just staring and waiting for you guys to get closer. As you guys get close,
I pull back on the reins. Whoa, whoa.
I can't make donkey noises or mule noises.
And
Yeah.
I go into my rations and try to find, seeing that it's more woodsy, whimsical. I'm grab more of my berries in the rations,
Mm-hmm.
kind of hop down and don't go all the way up to it, but leave a good distance in between. Pull out my hand with the berries.
You hold your hand out completely. Do animal holding, animal handling, holding, animal handling.
Are you trying to feed
Arthur
a wood
the
wolf
Bashu.
berries?
So what? What?
You're a forest wolf, Arthur.
Is it for me?
You're a forest wolf.
Animal handling.
Oh, jeez.
Huh? 19?
Mhm.
Okay. So it just kind of bows its head down to you.
Mhm.
Thank you, friend.
Mhm.
You can place them on the ground. I don't like eating out of people's hands.
I'm gonna go a little bit closer, then I back up.
Thank you. And he just kind of eats one. I shall give you a gift for the gift that you've given me. I imagine that you are heading towards the moon lilies and the sun daisies. I don't know what they're called. Something's one with the sun, one's with the moon.
Hell yeah.
But
That sounds right.
there is a creature that is cursed. The grove. There are ways to get rid of it. One way is to tell it a story. It is a thing, a collector of stories. There are 3. There are stories that you need to tell, but there are rules to the things that you do with this creature. 1, you must have tea with it. You must tell it a story. The story must have a lie and it must have a truth in it. She must never hear a truth after already hearing a truth. She must not hear a lie after hearing a lie. One must not give their name till the end of the conversation, then saying goodbye, and to turn away and never look back. Also, remember, never repeat the pattern that came before you. Good luck. And he just kind of slowly sinks into the ground and leaves.
Y'all get that?
I got like 2 things.
Newt kind of checks the rolled cigarette that he's smoking out of, like, damn, what's going on here? What did I get myself into?
Did you do that? Deacon's all looking at you.
I don't.
I think I'm secondhand.
Did I? I don't.
That's strong stuff. I'm not even smoking it.
It's like, God damn. Puts it out. Like, God damn.
Is that
Good old.
Feywild
little
shit
weird.
the fucking Calyx was smoking?
Perhaps.
We need. Is that magical herbs or is that just regular herbs?
Hey, are we forgetting what that thing just told us?
Magic.
It
for
said
me.
to
Oh,
tell
yeah.
the truth and to
And
never
nothing but
speak
the truth, so help you God.
and then to never speak a truth again. It said to take it, speak a lie, never speak a lie again. Say your name at the end of the conversation, having tea with this monster.
You can't tell truth after truth, and you can't tell a lie after a lie.
So I just said,
Keep it short.
keep it short. Never repeat the pattern that came before you. Don't know what that means.
And don't look back after leaving.
Yeah. Well, there's also something about a goodbye too. I didn't get all that.
You say your name when you're saying goodbye.
Also, I'm pretty sure when it started, they said we have to have tea.
Mhm.
Anybody have tea? I don't have tea.
I'm guessing our host might have some kind of tea,
If we put leaves in a pot and boil it in water, does that count as tea?
technically. Yeah.
Are they picky about the tea?
I don't know.
Does it have to be
I am.
Yorkshire Gold?
Really?
Damn, you're fancy.
I prefer
Sleepy time tea?
green tea with a little bit of honey.
You
Green
scary
tea's
honey
good.
on you?
Green tea's good. Good for your stomach.
And then instead of putting extra water in it, put apple juice in it.
Trying to get the shits.
Did
Seems
you
like
guys-
sugar. Good tea.
You guys continue on.
Dude,
Yes.
back to my question though. Is that special herbs or just regular herbs that you're smoking on?
I mean, special to me, I'd say, but not really special in the sense that it can heal you or do anything too crazy. But
It makes you feel better than the regular ones that people smoke.
I'd say so.
Well, do you know, I mean, this world's tobacco, whatever its name is? Is that what it is? Or is it like the Fae stuff, like he said?
I'm leaning a little towards Faye.
It's kind of spliffy.
Well, do you know what the
Keeps me up and down.
what the tobacco leaf looks like?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm pretty good with
Keep your, keep your eye out while we're here. If we see any, I would like some. Preferably the seeds too, so I can take it back and grow.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Old Bill's gonna start a cigarette industry.
Tobacco.
Just to make profit off of it.
Make people sick to heal them. Jesus.
It's just good for your heart and it cures all ailments.
Yeah, the
You
tomato.
can smoke at
tobacco,
least 3
tomato.
times a day.
You gotta
Yeah.
eat the tobacco or whatever.
Smoke after every meal.
As you guys continue on into this forest,
I was talking shit to you, but I also have disadvantage on stealth now because of the scale mill I took. I didn't know it did that.
on what?
The armor I took, the scale mill, I guess it gives you disadvantage, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why I had the boots of Elvenkind to counteract it. That's what I did with Imulus. I had scale mail, but then I got boots of Elvenkind to counteract it. So you have to get other items to counteract it.
Yeah, that sucks. That's
You
like,
know what you need to do.
it's like the thing he's best at on his stats.
Well, that's why you
Take
should be
your
good
clothes
at then. Then that's why. Then that's good then.
Yeah,
It's-
having
then
a
it should be
disadvantage
okay
Yeah.
because you have good
Kind of
stats
just
too.
washes out.
Yeah, yeah. Can't have everything.
No, but I just wouldn't have picked that one.
You did, so too bad. Not going back.
Too late!
Take, just throw it off.
Yeah.
Leaves it.
Go on naked.
Oh, sell it?
I'm gonna sell myself.
I mean, if you want, you can go back to the armor, and not today. But I'm just saying that you could get them to make modifications to it to bring it down to another lower class if you want. The armor class will go down, but that's what will happen. You'll lose armor class in it because
Oh.
that's why it costs. That's why it's a disadvantage because you have more protection.
Yeah.
So if you want it to be lower and get that stealth back, you have to take it to the armorer so he can do it. But you lose AC in it. So, as you kind of now actually putting in some paces into your armor, you're realizing now that it's just a little bit louder than you thought. You didn't get
I
much
apologize.
testing out before.
Hey, I'm just smiling down at you from the cart.
That's why I sent that text message of figure out your items before today. So
And I was
we
like,
can do it.
items? I already figured them out.
No,
I figured them out for Bashoot.
never.
Not the ones that.
I doubt. I still say it knowing that none of you guys will ever pay attention to your items before. And then-
Well, I don't have my.
it's more for covering my ass.
Yeah.
So, so, anyways, you guys continue into the forest. And the motes of light, these little fireflies start to get a little bit more heavier around everywhere. They kind of almost seem like a trail. They're kind of following you in like a golden like river kind of in front of you of these motes of light. Off into the forest, it's very more blues and purples and off into the forest. But on the trail, they kind of stick to the golden kind of theme to it. As you continue to go forward, you notice you hear like almost chattering in the woods, almost like just little voices that it kind of just seem to be speaking out into the forest. You can't really make any sense of what they are, but as you continue moving, you start seeing little glowing fungi kind of off in little patches around. You keep continuing going. It's growing with the sense of color and light. And as you guys continue to go, I need you all to make a perception check. And if there's anything out there particular that you're looking for while you guys are traveling, is there anything you're trying to look out for? Particularly.
I know it's a combination of a couple things, like obviously the tobacco that I mentioned, I have him look out for, but then also knowing that we're gonna have to drink tea with this creature, looking for some kind of leaf to boil.
Okay.
Uh, 23.
Huh? 23. 23, okay.
Or actually 24, sorry.
14.
Okay.
Damn. My pass is 21, but I rolled 15.
15? What are you looking for particularly?
It's interesting plant life. Something like what we just
I mean,
saw.
everything's interesting.
Well, it's something like we just solved that wolf come out of the thing, like something like that, where it's like
You're looking for a living,
something living that's like some kind of like crazy
a creature?
creature. Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking for a creature like
Yeah,
things?
we'll say that.
What are you looking for?
I am looking for.
Because I don't want to give you like a perception check and then you're looking for everything, you
Right.
know?
I'm looking for special fruit.
Fruit. Okay. So you're looking for fruit,
Tobacco
looking
and-
for tobacco,
and leaves.
and leaves for
like
tea, and then you're looking for creatures. Deacon, I wouldn't say is looking for anything. He's just taking in the scenery. He's just adventuring for the second time in his whole life, and he is just enjoying the view. You continue to move. You and you said 23. Yeah, you find some leaves close to what you think a tobacco leaf looks like. Close. And it's often a little bit into the forest a little bit. You have to kind of jump off and kind of go off the path.
I'm like,
To go.
hold the reins.
Um,
And I scurry over there and I completely uproot a plant.
mhm,
Take out a cloth,
mhm.
kind of wrap it up with some dirt.
No, I'm joking.
And then I'm like, fucking Faye. Grab some berries,
Mhm.
kind of smash them up, make sure there's some seeds,
Put him in. Okay.
a little bit of water, and then go.
Then head back.
Throw that in there.
What'd you roll again? A number?
14.
14. And you're looking for fruit. Yeah, I mean, there is some things that kind of look like fruit. It's hard to tell if it is fruit. There's one that kind of it's a straight spiral. Like, it almost looks like if there was a fruit in the center of it, it was totally removed out. It's just, it looks like just the skin of a fruit that's just hanging. You see that. Okay, take it off. Okay.
Make sure you give it back. You gotta give something in replace. These fade people are tricky. You can't take without giving.
What do you, I don't know what that is.
You put it back.
I put the fruit.
Yeah, it just falls to the ground.
I don't have I don't have anything to give.
Did you try it? Did you try the fruit?
I was about to.
Okay.
Then he said that, and I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to exchange.
Okay.
So I gave it back.
How do you give it back? Just wrap it onto the branch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried to like take the end that was ripped out and like shove it back in, and then kind of dangle it so it's back there. I'm like, yeah,
Gotcha.
it'll heal.
Unpick a fruit.
It's the Fae. It's the.
And then you rolled a
15.
15. You don't see necessarily any like fauna creatures like you did before. You do notice what would be on your what would be is those voices that you keep hearing. It's like you keep looking for those things, but then you're like you keep hearing little voices. And you keep looking for the little voices, but you can't find them. You're not finding any fauna like creatures, but the voices seem like the only thing that seems like a creature around you right now. Like little people. But continuing on, you come to a part in the path where you take a step and a mushroom kind of like appears in front of you, kind of pops up, but poop, just pops up as purple like one. Another one kind of pops up, bloop, another one, bloop, 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 and it kind of just starts encircling you. And you have this like magical light. You awake?
It's my dog's pill time. I have to text my parents.
Gotcha. You like these purple like mushrooms start to just kind of pop up all around you. Lights that kind of dance between them all, kind of just start swirling all around them, and they're just swirling around you. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charmed effect?
Yes. I was wondering if anybody was gonna say I'm looking for traps. Not in the forest.
24.
You know, spend 24.
20.
You got 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's better than 25. 30.
Just any number above.
Oh, Deacon got a real low.
What's the wisdom save?
Deacon got a 2.
Ooh.
You know it's
You
big.
can
got a
just
negative.
start popping off on us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a -1 on his saving throw.
Oh.
He's not wise.
19 for new.
19. Okay.
That's what they're doing.
So everybody passed,
But Deacon.
but Deacon. So on success, do you guys avoid the being compelled to stay in the circle? Everybody kind of continues on. Let me roll for the donkey.
Oh,
He
God.
doesn't want to leave.
Up
Those were
the
part
ass.
ways.
Okay. 2.
Damn.
Damn.
Roll the 2. The donkey and Deacon are not are compelled to stay in the fairy circle. The fairy ring. For a short time. Okay, so both of them, you guys kind of just like don't feel, you guys don't have that compulsion, but you have the feeling that you probably should leave the thing. So you guys jump off the wagon, getting out of the circle. Unless you stay in the circle. If you want to stay in the circle, you can, but you have this feeling that something was trying to keep you in it.
Wall of fire.
So did you guys jump out of the circle?
Yeah. Kind
Okay.
of somersault out of the wagon.
Come on, Deacon.
How big is this circle, like in actuality?
It takes up the whole wagon.
Oh, okay. It's a big circle.
15.
Yep.
15 foot radius.
Are you staying in the circle?
Oh.
Okay. So you leave the circle. Deacon just kind of says, he's not responding at all to you. Yeah. Not responding at all. And let me go back.
bullet.
So he's compelled. Let me see 1 second. He needs to.
He's compelled to end it all.
So he just stands up into the back of the wagon, and he starts doing like a pirouette and stuff. He starts putting his hand up and starts like kind of just spinning around in a circle, and just starts dancing in a circle.
Now play your harmonica.
And then he pulls out his harmonica. You told him to play the harmonica?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he pulls out his harmonica and he starts to play it. Oh, he's not rolling good.
Poor Deacon.
I know. I'm not rolling good at all. Performance. Oh, still a 5. A 5. He can't get it. He can't find the tune
His mouth's dry.
to it at all. He's trying. The donkey gets up on its hinds and starts actually and spinning in a circle. Very odd. How is it so capable of doing this?
Perfectly balanced.
But they both are just kind of just spinning in a circle and just dancing. Then you hear the chattering getting louder, and you hear, and now you hear it.
Oh,
You hear him go like, "Don't you just want to play with us? Just play."
That's an instant note for me. Dispel magic. I want to touch the circle.
You gonna touch the circle and
Yeah.
dispel magic? Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and you touch it, and the circle starts to fade away, and you still hear it's like, "Oh, so you're just a dumb tall person. You don't want to have fun." And then after that, and at that point, you just see like almost like a beating of 1,000 little wings, just kind of fluttering through the forest, and you just look off to the right, and you just see a wave of something that's just moving, like a swarm that's moving towards you guys.
From like behind the wagon to us, or
Out in
from-
the forest.
Out in the forest. Okay.
Wagon, trail,
It-
forest.
After he dispelled the mushrooms are still there, or did they go away?
They start going like,
Okay, I want to try to like cut one with a hatchet, like try to like scoop it up with the
Okay,
hatchet.
so
Like
you
kind
go-
of dig into the ground and scoop it up.
go ahead, you cut one up and pull one up.
I'm gonna put it in my satchel.
Hear a
We
screech
Go right now.
whenever you do that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it's the screech is coming from like that. It's like, "Don't take our things!" And then they're just like screaming,
You have to
screaming,
get something back.
screaming,
Get something back.
and they're moving in fast.
About
What are
to
you
give
guys
his
doing?
life right now.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We need to go right now.
Yeah. I
Whip
jump
the
back
donkey.
on the wagon.
Whip the donkey.
Is the donkey done dancing? Like,
Yeah, it's done. Just like, you just like
I
looking around.
druid craft the same mushroom and act like I put it back.
Okay, so
Looks like I put it in. I'm like, oop, never mind. Then I put it back.
okay, you guys tried to throw that. You tried to put that back, and you
Jump
jump
on
in
the-
the wagon.
yeah.
I'm in the wagon
You
already.
jump into the wagon. Deacon's already in the wagon, but these things were already heading towards you. It takes you guys a few seconds to kind of get some bearing. The donkey's not even there. I need an animal handling to see if you can even get the donkey moving.
Got him.
They're stubborn.
22.
22. Okay, easy enough to get them going.
Stick. Carrot. yeah.
I will give you I'll give you a disadvantage on what this is going to happen. So this is good for you. So, yep. So at that point, just a wave of you get now a closer look. There's a bunch of little fairies, little pixies, and they just like right by the back of the cart as you guys are taking off. Like it was just gonna maul through you. It's turning around. It's coming back for another one.
Fuck that.
Don't you want to play? As I keep saying it over and over again, you guys are just going. Anything you guys want to do, they're chasing after you.
No,
Deacon, take these fuckers out.
Yeah, I'd shoot these things?
Yeah, kill all
With
of them.
what? Which one?
Your gun, everyone.
I can't kill all of them.
Why not?
You do not see the swarm?
Yes.
I don't have that many bullets.
Why not?
No, I'm like, and honestly, it's hundreds. There are hundreds of them.
Yeah, it's like a locust.
Yeah, it's
invasion
not
or
just
something.
like a gang of 10. It's hundreds of them coming.
Okay, and they're like 360 around, or they're coming like as a mass from specific angles.
No, like they like how I said, They came across, they moved you, and they went into the forest, and they're coming back around.
Okay. You said this place is like dark and shrouded because it's like fey.
Yes.
Well, this might not really do anything, but I don't really have anything for this, so I'm just trying shit out. I'm gonna go ahead and cast daylight on the cart.
Okay. You cast daylight onto the cart. Just a burst of light shoots out. They almost kind of screech as they kind of like almost get blinded momentarily. They kind of almost like pull back for a second, but then they continue to approach. But it only buys you a few more seconds. Anything else that you guys are doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna druid craft a sensory effect of foul smell, like a skunk spray.
Okay.
Kind of just like it's like only a 5-foot cube, so trying to get in front of them so as they fly over it, kind of
Okay.
like
Just a bad smell.
yeah, just a really foul smell and try to knock them off.
One of the
course.
plants just kind of like pops up out of the gun, and goes, just kind of shoots off like a little
Little
puff of smoke and stuff, and they're just like ew, and, and they kind of smile and they kind of just kind of drop. They kind of drift off. A little group of them kind of just drift off, and kind of stop fighting.
Sorry about that. We're not trying to hurt you.
What are you doing?
Cast Thaumaturgy.
And what are you doing?
I tried to mimic that wolf's voice
Uh huh.
that we met
Uh huh.
and say, leave these people be.
Okay. You say that, and you're like, stupid wolf, you don't like playing with us either. And then they're coming in for another attack on the cart.
They can't shut up.
A natural one. They totally like miss throughout the your animal handling kicks it up, and they're just not being able to catch on to you guys. You guys take a hard like left and almost like go on two wheels for a second and just dodging, ducking, and weaving through the forest. What are you guys doing?
A
A group of them kind of did one off.
I want to take a note from him and him. I also want to use Thaumaturgy to cast Phantom Sound.
Uh-huh.
And from, like, within, like, the closest to what I could guess is the center mass of the group.
Yeah.
I want to unleash, like, the loudest, like, wettest fart sound. Like, the...
It's a cantrip, so it's like, it's not, like, extremely loud, but
yeah,
it's
just
loud.
the nastiest wet fart I can conjure.
Okay. So you just make a loud,
Push
wet
the
fart,
boundaries.
Yeah.
and you push it, and then as it just like as it, of a plant, it's just going, and then you hear just a group of the fairies start to laugh and giggle, and another part of them breaks away from the group.
We gotta make these guys have fun so they'll fucking leave.
I'm trying to stink bomb stack that if I hear that noise.
Another stink bomb on top
Another
of it.
noise? Yeah.
Another plant kind of pops up on a tree. Just, yeah, yeah, and then.
I do a thaumaturgy again,
Yeah.
but I mimic the wolf's voice again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh god, it's in my fucking nose.
Oh my claw.
They're just like stupid wolf, and they're just out laughing, and then another part breaks off, and then now it's like they start to disperse a little bit throughout the forest. And
Let's kill the rest.
Deacon's just sitting there, just like, I guess I don't get to kill any of them. Good. But
Probably not the best idea.
as you guys continue on further, passing the fairies who wanted to fight you all, whatever they wanted to do with you for not playing with them. But you guys continue on, going through the forest. You are done with this.
Just want you to know that for the next hour we have daylight on the cart.
Yeah,
Bright as
yeah,
shit.
you're just a bright
Where's the
light.
beacon?
Yeah, it's
Where's the
hard to
fucking
even
beacon?
see. You're kind of having to
Beacon
like
of fire?
almost, shade your eyes like this instead of like this.
I hope it's like the back of the cart at least, and not just like the dead
Oh,
center.
it's the whole cart, like the entire cart. Because it
It
can be
emits from
cast
the
on an
object.
object.
It's from the object. So the whole cart is a bright light. So you're just yeah, you're just a beacon going through the forest. As you come getting closer, you see kind of almost a clearing up ahead, an open clearing in the head. As you emerge from the forest, you see just an opening, a little bit more of an opening, and bring up where you guys are going to be at. But you guys head forward in, and what is that?
I saw it. I was like, what is that?
The TV is now connected to Wi-Fi, so now
Monkey.
it shows things.
That's dope.
But because I needed to update it.
It's freaking active.
But you guys have now made it to this open clearing.
Oh shit.
And you flowers all over the grounds. Let me change this map over to the combat map. And
Common.
well, just my combat screen doesn't mean combat, but as you guys continue to go further in, I should have put this other. Oh, hey, there's two of these. Let me do this.
As I'm still going, I'm like, Loon,
Yeah.
I have another note for you.
Let me. I should have done this differently. But what's the note?
Says I'm your god now.
I want to use this one eventually. So yes, you guys come up to this opening, this clearing here, and you might have to pull a little bit of slack. And up ahead of you, you see the this kind of pool of water. Might as well pull some here.
Nah.
Grab you a cart real quick.
You need me to piss in that for you?
Yeah, please.
Fill her up.
Is it extra frothy?
Jeez.
Where's your horse at? Is your horse over there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we'll use that as the donkey.
Donkey.
And then you guys as characters.
Scribbly bee bee
In your-
papa.
Let me grab your. I have another one for you. I didn't. I took him back.
Oh, okay.
I
La
have one- I
la
have one for you.
la bum 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 la 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 la.
Okay, so. Whoa, camera's all wonky.
I know.
It's like, that was bad. That was better. Please, I'm not the camera guy. But there. Better. So you guys come up to this healing grove, to this grove here, and the ground covered with flowers. And heading into this, you see just a table set up in the middle
Shit.
of this place.
That's true.
As you guys continue to move forward, you guys gonna keep walking up, and you do see somebody who's at the very end of this table.
It's the fucking art page.
And then you also see, but at the entrance of this place, of this little gated off little area, you do see a giant owlbear
Shit.
just
Smokey?
sitting at the front. You see an owlbear just sitting up front, kind of almost like a. It's gonna do this, so don't. It has to do it. So you see this giant owlbear just kind of almost blocking the entrance area right before the big dining table set with chairs that are set up. You see, and as you guys continue to get closer, you see at the end of the table, you do see someone over there, more humanoidish like person, but vines and leaves all over this person, antlers coming off the top, bird that's sitting on her shoulder, but just kind of very just elegant and whimsical like person. Behind her is a big stack of books that are just like piled up and falling over each other. And you guys approach. What do you guys do?
Alright, who's the best storyteller?
Oh,
Ooh. Needs more
More
slack.
slack. What are you guys doing?
more poopy.
I guess coming up closer to the owlbear and see how they perceive us. If they look like they're gonna let us.
They're not. They're just sitting there waiting. They're just staring at you. Nothing at all.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna go over there and just sit at the table.
Did you break it? No. Tighten it. Okay. So you just continue to walk forward.
Mm-hmm.
What else is everybody else doing?
Slowly approaching too as well. Trying to figure out a story in my head as I'm coming up here.
They get you just. Loon, what are you doing?
I guess I'm sitting at the table.
Okay. So you guys continue to walk past the owlbear. The owlbear is just kind of staring at you guys all, just very sentinel-like.
Hold my hand out with berries too.
It just scrapes them off and then eats them. You continue to walk through. You take a seat at the table. And then as you guys continue to walk in, she's just kind of watching you guys all, just staring at everybody.
Y'all just sit at my fucking table like I invited you over?
No one say your name until the end. Don't say each other's names. As I'm kind of walking up with you guys.
Never repeat the pattern that came before.
And she's just staring at all of you. And she has a book in her hand. As you get closer, you can tell that she's reading. Ah. She's just sitting there, just reading a book. You see beside her is a little tiny owlbear. And she just continued reading
What you reading?
a book.
It's good.
It's a book.
Nice.
Would you care for some tea and a story?
Oh, I would love some tea. I actually have some already brewed.
Well, then I have stories that are already brewed too.
Okay. Let's see if I haven't heard your story already. And she starts pouring her cups of tea, and the vines kind of reach off, and they kind of.
You said you had stories.
She's pouring. The vines kind of reach out and pour for each one of you, and pour for her, and she brings it back and starts to sip on it. And she goes, "Tell me your story."
I'll tell you about the story of how I died and came back to life. So I went to save my goblin best friend.
I hope this is a short story, by the way.
Hmm
Okay.
We chased down the man that's tried to kidnap my goblin friend, and standing upon rooftops, the man power word killed me. Spoke immense words. I fell to the floor, and I was in a vast darkness for a while. Came back, and I killed the man. That killed me. I had powers from the darkness. And that's the story about how I died and came back to life.
Good story. You see the plants kind of glow around the area, almost kind of creating a perimeter around which you have entered into. Everything kind of glows every time you have said your truth and every time you said your lie.
I would like to go next if that's all right.
We're here to tell stories.
I'll just take a little sip and then is the tea out or this?
Yeah.
Tea was, okay, take a little sip and then dude's kind of nervous because he's not great at talking to people, and this is pretty cool but pretty intimidating for him. But he's just gonna say, I'm an elf that was saved by dwarves when I fell into a hole
Gross.
in the ground
Dwarves.
a long time ago. And I hate the forest. I hate it with everything I got. My name's Newt. He takes a sip.
I kind of like your story. I kind of don't.
My story is once my companions and I sailed to a place far across the ocean, and I started selling some items that I had crafted for some extra coin. Lo and behold, I was apparently not supposed to do this, as the locals had a lock on any sales and trade of that area. I did not know this, however. Exhausted from my voyage across the sea, I no longer wanted to sleep on the ship we came in for another night, which my companions insisted upon. So, I decided to instead stay the night at the local inn. This turned out to be a mistake, however, as upon being woken up in the middle of the night, I was captured by a group of dangerous men who knew about my dealings on the docks selling my wares and decided that me as an Azamar would be a good slave to sell across the ocean in some faraway place. I was captured and taken aboard a boat, but luckily, because I am such a skilled warrior, I was able to break myself free from their captivity all on my own, and I escaped with nary an issue, and they were none the wiser.
Every time you guys spoke of something that was violent in some type of way, you would have, I should have said this before, every time you spoke of something violent, the owl bears, the creatures around, everything got mean. It started, every time you talked of violence or talked of harshness, the creatures around started getting meaner and getting almost like hunched backs and almost darker eyes as they look at you. You finish your story.
Does it go the same when we talk of, like,
Happy things.
happy things?
And it starts to go into happy. Well, none of one talked about happy things really.
Coming back to life is a good thing.
Yeah, but it's not like you weren't talking about being. I came back and I greeted my friends with hugs.
Right.
It wasn't that. It was I came back. It was not. There's no act of joy. But killing somebody is an act of,
Right.
of malice, and nothing more worse than that.
Right.
you know, it's a lot of, every time it was talked of violence, it was they got angrier.
Violence is our lives.
and she listens to your guys' stories.
And I look at her friend. What is your story?
Who, me?
No. Deacon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's like,
You can say it for me.
yeah, who, me? Oh, and me. Deacon might fuck you guys.
I know.
He's not that wise. He don't remember things that well.
Shit.
Knew we should have brought Maggie.
Yeah. She would have laid you down.
Well, I'm new to this, you know. Oh, Gil, what was I supposed to say again?
An honest story.
An honest story?
Then.
Well, honestly, you know,
I
sorry,
slide a hand underneath the table.
Yeah.
On the back of one of my contracts, and I'm like, after telling a truth of their story, say a lie, and then I just kind of
Truth lie.
yeah, and then I just kind of hunched down under the table, and since he's right across from me, I try to pass it, like kick him in the shin, and I'm like look down kind of thing, and then do that, but.
So I'm supposed to tell.
Lovely, lovely tea, by the way.
What are you doing?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight hand.
To try to pass it
Yeah.
to him and write it. 15.
15. After that, he's like, oh. And then they kind of look up, and she's like looking at him, and then she's like, so what is your name? And she kind of looks at Deacon. Deacon's like, my name is.
Kind of choke on my tea a little bit.
Just shake my head profusely.
No.
No.
But
Wait.
she's
Oh, Gil.
she's being so nice and all, but I'm sorry.
Just risk it all with it.
My name's Deacon.
Just arrow him in the head. How's that for violence?
And then she goes,
Out loud, I just say, fuck you!
he's like, what?
This jackass already gave his name too.
I know he gave his name at the end.
Yeah, but I thought it was the order. You're supposed to.
No,
do the
when
order.
we leave.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
that's how I wrote it down. So
Yeah.
that's how I remembered it.
It was you gotta say your name and say goodbye.
Yeah.
That's what I thought we were doing. I thought it was like. all right,
No,
say
you gotta
goodbye.
say it together. That's what it was.
It's like on your way out. Say it.
But he's like, but I thought it was only polite, you know.
There's a time and a place.
He's loon. Right? I mean, we're
I
all
don't know, is it?
And she's just sitting back, and she's just like, 2 names were given before I wanted them. And
Yeah, that one and that one.
kind
That
of
was under
ruins-
my interpretation.
And then the whole
wolf
like
needs to be
the
able to clear.
angerness between you guys, between like you guys getting anger, like it was spreading out to the owlbears around. The little owlbear is starting to get scared more than anything. It's like it's starting to curl back. It's starting to get angry. Like it kind of bursts out, then it gets sad and pulls back. You're making everything angrier.
Okay. Cast calm emotions.
You're using magic on me to calm.
No. I'm on my party. The calm emotions.
Huh, okay, that's a casting calm motion on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
As you're
Resist.
casting that. Oh, she's like, she's like, Eldrin,
Mhm.
you can do all of the magic you want. You have already disrespected me in my grove. And you seem to have made my pets angry as well. Should I give you a chance Or should I let the owlbear just rip you apart right now?
I mean, Fey Law said we disrespect you, and I wouldn't want to disrespect Fey Law. I put my foot down on him. No, hold it.
He's like slowly kind of has his back to his gun. He's like,
Just playing footsies with him to try to hold him off. But I just say that to her. I'm like,
I think we disrespected her. Yes, you did disrespect me, and I wish. How are you going to make up for it?
well, you're...
Maybe dance for me? Maybe sing me a song and dance for me?
Deacon plays the harmonica.
Well, yes, Deacon plays a mighty fine.
All right then,
harmonica.
Deacon, go ahead and play your harmonica for me. I would love to see you play it.
Mute just pushes himself out of the chair, and he just starts dancing like an idiot, like
He
dancing
starts
around.
dancing. Deacon rolled a 9.
I was gonna say I tried to give him help and an advantage,
he
to, like,
he's like-
hype him up.
He's like, "This is my moment." He's like, I
It's
don't
broken, Deacon.
I don't know where to go from here.
I think it's broken.
And then it's like,
Play the fifth.
so a terrible performance. And go ahead and do your performance check. Do a performance check as Duke starts dancing.
I'm gonna keep using the dice that's been slightly fucking me half the time, just to see what happens. Performance.
Brought the wrong character.
Performance
to this event.
-1. Let's go. All right, roll high. Okay, that's a 15 total.
15 total. I mean, that's better than the harmonica, but
Trying to pirouette a little bit. It's a little more sword maneuvers than it is dancing.
I like it.
Bows. Druidcraft.
What are you going to do for me?
Start making a little tiny fire. Is there like a stove that she's got, like a fire or anything that she's
No.
got going? Don't mean this in any disrespect, but I'll start making a little fire, pull out a teapot, and start making tea.
Oh yeah, you start to burn, and then the owlbears start getting.
Oh.
They start getting like
Make it
just
worse.
deeper, and it's like getting bigger, almost like their shoulders start to curl in.
Should have just
And it starts
backed that ass
growling
up.
behind you. The little one gets scared and starts pulling back. You start hearing like a thunderous, like kind of movement from behind.
Oh, it's just tea. It's just tea.
Yeah, light the fire in the grove. Good idea.
I can do that with my hand. You could ask me.
Okay, we'll stop. Can I snuff it out? No.
Produce flame. And just hold it. And then keep doing it as long as he needs.
So you ruin my floor,
Druidcraft.
and then you. What is this?
Try to fix
More tea?
She
I have tea.
Has tea.
But this is amazing elfin tea, and I will do a dance, but this is. you
So
know,
this is multiple
Eldritch.
steps to this. All right. Well, while he is working on this second batch of tea, what are you going to do for me?
every 6 seconds.
dancing while making the tea.
Go ahead and make your.
Oh.
Should be disadvantaged, but if it's a bad roll, I'll take it.
Probably.
Either way, you're fucked.
Oh, it's one less. Performance. We got an 8.
An 8.
Mm.
The plants that you just burned are very unhappy. I can hear their screams.
I know, I didn't think about that. I forget. Faye has all life around you.
I can speak to it all as well.
It's been years.
Metal man,
Can
what
I,
are you doing?
can I heal the burnt plants? Is that possible? Can you cast healing on plant life?
Mm-mm. It's a certain plant. There's a certain spell for regrowing back that, but it's not healing.
I feel like she'd get so pissed about this, but I don't know.
I can't do that.
Do exactly what Loon would do, not what Brandon would do. What Loon would do.
Wall of fire.
I think that's more of a brighter answer.
I'm going to,
He's a fire starter, bro.
because this whole place is the grove, right?
Yeah.
There's not like a spot I could go that's like outside of the sacred domain.
I mean, you don't know.
Domain expansion.
I want to fabricate like a giant wooden sculpture of sorts of her sitting reading a book with stacks of books around her, and all the little owl bear friends are like around her, looking up at her, listening to her read a book.
So you start the spell and you start to do fabricating, which fabricating takes the material around and then changes it into something. It's not from nothing. So you grab plant life and pretty much destroy it and rebuild it. 'Cause you are breaking it apart and condensing it into something else than what it once was. So you are essentially killing the plant by doing
Can we
this.
just fight her already?
So
I just want to kill her now.
as you do that, she just looks at you, watches her eye just get big, and then all the bears start getting a little bit even more, and then you hear the cry of the owl bear below. You come and you disrespect me with your names, and now disrespect me with killing my friends? Do you understand what I am? I am what you just killed. I am what you just burned. I am the plants here. And I need you all to roll initiative because she is about to cast a spell. Spell time.
Fuck it, I go on ethereal. just look translucent. Just like,
I'm
oh,
here, I'm here.
I'm not here. Don't mind me.
All right. So. What? Let me go here. I am going to do it on a. All right. Oh yeah. Still doing it like last time. So it's slow or fast. Remember. So. Who's it's 11 or higher is fast, 10 or lower, it's slow. So, who's fast?
Me.
Me.
So, okay. So Old Gil is and Loon are fast. You're slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Newt is slow. Newt is slow. Deacon is he might be fast, barely. Oh yeah, he's a +8 on his initiative. 15, so he is fast. Deacon is fast. And then let's run encounter. Initiative start. Okay. So all of them are fast. Yeah, all of them are fast. Okay. Alrighty then. So you guys go first. So, Old Gil and Loon and Deacon, you guys are the first ones up. What are you guys doing?
I cast silence on her.
Silence? Okay. So, everybody in a 20. It's a 20 radius? Or is it 10-foot radius?
Yeah, 20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius, pinpoint on her.
Yeah.
You pinpointed on her?
Yep, he said on her.
You fuckface.
Yep. So, everyone in here.
Fuck everyone off.
Everyone in here is now
You got
inside the
movement.
silence.
I start to.
Yeah, we never do.
I look over at you.
Sigh, which you can't hear.
Just give it them.
15, 20.
Is that water right there?
Yeah, did you go through the water?
Oh. I didn't
No.
know that was
You
water.
did?
No.
You dipped your toe in.
I did.
You grew into a tree.
Kind of look around. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. It's fucking verbal. I hate you. He's gonna Misty
I
step.
hate you, teammate.
5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just right outside of it.
Okay, so you're right outside of it.
I climbed on top of the table, jumped onto the table, jumped down.
Gotcha.
Disrespect her table.
Upcasting does nothing on that. I'm going to cast. Oops. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Too many options.
You have an idea what you're doing?
Kind of.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought I cast silence.
Okay, you did. Okay. Yeah.
Bonus or quick action? What is it? The quick action thing?
I don't have
You can
anything good
move
for
if
that
you
right
want.
now.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself just because I'm hella close to this fucking.
All right. So sanctuary, you get a little barrier on you.
You ran to the fucking
Yeah.
hell there. Oh, that's funny.
And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame as a quick action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not moving yet, but I'll at least stand up out of my
Or-
chair.
Yeah, because Sanctuary is a bonus action, so that would be my quick action, I guess.
No, I need that.
Yeah.
for
However
balance.
it works, but you
Yeah.
know. We're gonna make the owlbear do a dexterity saving throw for Sacred Flame.
Just want to get rid of your sanctuary though if you attack.
Oh well, first, whatever. First do
Scratch reverse.
yeah, do it in reverse order, so that way Sanctuary's still up on me.
Okay. So sanctuary.
You're
No,
attack
first.
the owlbear.
First attack the owlbear, then
Okay. So what is the save?
Dex
Do
18.
we want to attack him?
We have to.
Why?
Why
She's gonna cast
wouldn't
this-
we?
Well, she's gonna cast a spell. We don't know what it is.
Dex save.
She's
17.
clearly very fucking pissed off at us.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
You can use your turn to talk.
I can't. I'm inside.
It's gonna take 12 radiant.
12 radiant to the owlbear.
Even if you move, she can't hear you until she gets to the circle.
12 radiant. All right. As the owlbear gets hit, it just starts to even just like get angrier and angrier. Starts changing its appearance on you. All right. That is yours. That is your turn. It is Deacon's turn. Deacon just pulls the fucking rifle.
There's a silencer you needed.
Yeah, he pulls the rifle out and he's like can't hear, and he's like, and he starts and he trains the gun on her, and he is going for a shot. And he's not up on her, so yeah, he just kicks back the chair, stands, puts himself in stance, and he is gonna take a sharpshooter shot on her.
Hell yeah.
So the -5 to his roll. So it's a 14 to hit. On her, misses. Damn. Second, he reloads. Second shot. Didn't do this sharpshooter on the second one, then called out. So 27 to hit. Hits. And boop boop. Roll dice for me. 14 points of damage on her. Alright. One shot hits her. Takes a chunk of like leaf and bark off of her shoulder. The bird flies off from her. He starts to backpedal. And he steps into the water. and then he just kind of has like he's just a little bit into the water. He kind of looks down for a second, and then looks back up, and then that is end of his turn. It is their turn now, and the owlbear's gonna come and go after you, old Gil.
Needs to make a wisdom saving
Wisdom saving throw. He fails,
throw.
so he's gonna go after Newt.
So it goes 5, 10. Because it comes up to me.
Yeah,
then
I
it's like,
assumed that he would have still had enough.
Mhm.
The one that attacked him, he doesn't attack.
When he starts to get there, he's like, no,
Fuck,
it
he
hurt
goes
me.
after me.
The 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then does a natural 1. So 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And all right, so that's as it beaks you on the shoulder. Kind of like very surprising. Your eyes were on the dryad for a moment, and then look back over your shoulder, and you see this owlbear just scowling at you, feathers almost kind of coming up, like raising. But he just looks so. The owlbear that you saw is gone when you first walked in. It's a different owlbear at this moment. And that is his. That's her turn. And she's in this silence thing. And, I mean, she can get out of it. She is, well, actually, she can do something different. She can go.
Freaking round mill.
Went to that tree and then popped out of this tree.
Please try.
Is there a verbal component?
No. She just walks into it.
Just an ability.
She walks into it, and then you just see out of her arm, she just kind of raises her arm out, and this just branch goes shoots out both sides, and then it slowly just drops from her wrist, and she catches a bow in her hand, and then pulls back a string, shoots. She's going.
Dude, you gotta get that
Could be cool.
wrist bow.
New or me?
She didn't take that much. Boom.
I'm still sitting down.
And she's all
Still in my chair.
Oh, Toulouse.
Yeah.
I believe that's a quarter cover.
You're not down below anything. You're not taking cover.
I'm behind a table.
You're not taking cover. Are you taking? You weren't. You didn't say I was like I'm gonna go take cover behind this thing. You said I backed.
Yeah,
up
but
from
you
the table.
could still get cover if you're blocked by a shot. Potentially.
But he's away from the table.
Yeah,
He's not up on the table.
yeah.
If he was up on the table, then I
I
would
mean, he's
say
in between the chairs for sure.
they're chairs. In between the chairs.
Yeah, I'm saying that's
Not
not,
in
that
front
much
of the
cover.
chairs.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's not that much cover.
Okay. So
I'm just saying, like, if you're like happy to be behind the wall, you're not actually taking cover.
yeah,
but
I'm
you're
going
still-
to talk about right now. Don't go off subjects. Then we go on tangents. Now, natural 20. Even with that, it was just meant to happen.
You should have signed that contract.
No. I'll just use all my spells on myself.
And then sign it.
I really didn't think we need the
13.
contract.
It was 13 points of piercing damage. As one of the arrows just perfectly nails you right into the armpit. That's her turn. And then, yeah, this little guy is scared, and he just see his mouth start
Kill the child.
trying to cry, and he starts to run back. Oops. Actually, he just kind of cowers into this plants a little bit more. And that is his turn. Now, Newt, your turn.
Okay. get up out of my chair. I'm gonna. Only option I really have is to run past the owlbear.
Okay, it's gonna run past him.
Yep.
Right. And what else?
What else to do when you don't want to really fight the god of the forest?
It's 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so you run past him. He gets over here.
Don't step on those vines.
Well, we already walked past them to get them there. I'm assuming. Fuck. I don't really want to fucking attack anything.
You don't have to attack anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cast Long Strider on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to go to her.
Okay, so you spent about, it was 5, 10, like 15 to get here.
Okay.
So whatever you want from there.
I have 40 more.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself. And it's gonna be coming on top of the round. So Old Gil and Loon, what are you guys doing?
And I'm just gonna be like, hey, let's hold off on that.
Use
Let's
your action. You have a quick action.
just to try to get her attention.
Okay, you're trying to get her attention.
Like without any weapons actively out, just like hey.
And she just trained on you with the bow. The bow just starts turning on you at this point.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Old Gil, Loon, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna keep up the silence for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink a potion of invisibility.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm kind of just gonna wait and see what happens at the moment.
Okay. So Loon hides. You guys all see that.
This is 60, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she's just out.
You'd hit Newt though.
Getting closer to your bear friend.
Go for the child.
Make it worse.
Make it unfixable.
Alright. So at the bear. Yes, I can get here. Right by the edge of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna upcast command
Mm-hmm.
so I can hit this owlbear and her. And I'm just gonna yell, leave.
Okay.
So, leave us.
All right. So
Leave your grow.
What is it? Command is a wisdom.
all right. So Owlbear passed.
Oh no.
So
Pulling
19.
up on you.
19.
Yeah, if the owlbear passed, she probably for sure passed.
And she most likely passed. Yeah, 20 with hers.
Yeah.
So both of them, the anger of the owlbear is just not hearing anything, and her, she's just a little bit wise for this. So that is yours. That was Loon's. Deacon starts trudging through the water.
One more time, harmonica. Let's go.
Where are we? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
And he just kind of stops and kind of just looking at the water and not sure what's going on.
Oh, shit.
Lost him, boy.
There's his, and now it's their turn. Owlbear turns around. Get off me. And goes for you. First attack is 16.
Misses.
Second attack. So 26.
Hits.
Okay. And that will be 8 points of slashing damage. Alright. And then hers. She's now out there, outside. And she is going to use yeah, she's gonna do it. She dispels magic on silence to get rid of silence. As soon as she does that, the owlbear baby starts crying really loud and it's able to hear. And that thunderous noise you hear is a giant owlbear just comes running out of the forest. And it stops right there. So it's probably going to run more up. It's going to use all of its movement. It's pretty much in here. Just runs up, right up straight to it. And then her other, she's just going to use her longbow again. And she's going to shoot you, Newt. Shoot at you. Do. And that is a 23 to hit.
That's
23 with 11 points of piercing damage as one of the arrows goes into you.
okay.
Owlbear lands, slides, kind of pushes the other one back. It's also just angry as the other ones were. She pulls that bow out. The arrow kind of like drops from her wrist into her hand, into the bow. It's like almost loads from her wrist, and then she shoots it. And now it is Newt's turn.
Shit. Find how I use that thing, but I'll find it later. Just gonna get up closer to her. And just be like, we don't have to do this. This doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way.
You keep trying to stop her.
Yeah, trying to stop her, like.
Okay. You can do a persuasion check. At
Persuasion.
It's gonna be a hard check. Since combat has already started.
Straight up roll or?
It's just straight roll, it's just I'm
Okay.
saying it's high. That's
Okay.
all.
Ooh-wee. That's a natural 20.
Okay. Natural 20.
I have a natural 20 with a -1 modifier
Um
on that skill check.
So you're trying to tell her to stop. It doesn't look like your friends are stopping, though.
I turned invisible.
I find disrespect in my home. Attacked. And then now try to persuade out of it. Here's the deal. You're off the table. not them.
Oh, okay. I'm not good.
Dude's all. I don't understand.
8 charisma.
Oh,
The conversations are his thing.
table.
He's slightly smarter than some of my other characters.
But yeah, she is saying that you are off the table.
What if I get them stopped? Can we get them off the table too?
We'll see. And that is your turn.
You okay?
Old Gil.
We're back to the top.
Yes.
It's been 3 rounds.
Catching snippets of that conversation, that full conversation.
I think this is the third round.
Because I'm just so scared that there's a fucking owlbear in front of me and a big one. I don't have too much damage and shit. I'm gonna upcast command again. But this time, just on the owlbear in front of me and the big one.
Okay.
Go back to your den. Leave.
Okay.
Does the owlbear understand common?
Huh?
Does the owlbear understand common or speak common?
I don't know.
Okay. Just saying if you're gonna cast it, there's no point in.
Natural 20.
On which one?
First one.
Which one's the first one?
The one in front of you. Okay.
The owlbear?
Natural 20 for the second one.
God.
Oh.
Remember these rolls for Deacon.
And then
I know.
They seem to have a bit of a defense against magical spells.
Against the dark arts.
Harry Potter.
But every time you're casting a spell now, you're noticing it's angering in them.
And then I'm just
They're
like,
feeling
leave.
themselves being
Leave.
affected by it. So it's like almost like an attack on them still.
I'm just like, I'm sorry. I pull out some nuts from the ration pack.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm sorry.
Loon, what are you doing?
I'm moving.
10.
I'm just gonna kind of back up over here. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm waiting to see what these two do.
Fucking Todd over here. Okay, so what was it?
10.
10? Yeah. He is just snarling at you and just getting ready for a swipe.
Start force feeding it.
Oh yeah.
No. With that, it is, let me think about this. So,
Nuke, can owlbears climb trees?
Yeah.
They could also just break the tree down. So,
okay.
Missed a step up into the tree.
Take a book from Calix. Take a page from Calix.
yeah, dude, just
And die.
find the highest spot you can and sit there.
The dryad, looking around, sees you, that kind of looks at you and then kind of gazes over the field, kind of like she's pinpointing everybody, and there's a missing person in the party, gone somewhere.
Deacon, where'd he go?
Deacon's lost in the water,
There's
just
the
kicking water.
The lake here in the water.
He's just lost.
Biting right now.
And she looks over to the big owlbear and squeaks at it, almost like kind of like this like crazy owlbear kind of screech. It drops down and starts sniffing the ground like crazy. It's like
Oh, shit.
and it's starting to look.
Trying to find you.
I throw a jar of piss in its general direction.
What is okay.
Whatever he smells, it smells good.
Yeah,
That's most important.
I was starting to think about your. I was thinking about your movement and everything, and your impressions and all that, because you are a heavy fuck.
Gooseberries and all.
Man, gooseberries on my lap.
I'll show you it.
What is it?
It has advantage on wisdom and keen sense. Look, you want to look over? Look at it. Look over.
Double
at
that
it.
once?
It's just hilarious.
Double that once?
Double nat 20s.
Is that a nat 1 and a nat 20?
Balance.
And it's an advantage.
Damn.
Okay.
Gay. Stupid. Lame.
I'm sorry. The dice just made it happen, and I'll show you what it says on this character sheet too. So I'm not fucking with you. So
Something special gets to happen to you, buddy.
yeah. So it drops to the ground and starts sniffing, and it starts picking up a smell. And so 5, 10.
Somebody fart quick.
Just gotta do that.
Throw it off.
That druid craft. Nasty fart smell.
Oh, and he has 40 feet.
Fart mom.
Cool. He needed that 40 feet. I thought I was gonna use my action to have to get to you.
Would have been cooler if you did.
Hey, good thing
So-
you didn't have to.
So he gets over there and starts sniffing. Right, you're like invisible. You can see this giant owlbear just on the ground sniffing and getting closer and closer to you. It's just like, try, don't fucking move, don't breathe, don't do anything.
Don't be suspicious.
And
Don't be suspicious.
it gets right to your feet and it starts sniffing and it stops, and it just leans and kind of stands up on its hind feet and it's towering over you, looking down on you. You're just in the shade of this owlbear. It brings up its paw and it's just gonna try to swipe at you. Disadvantage on the attack because you're invisible. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay, it misses, but it's still sitting there wanting another attack.
Whatever you do, do it fast. Whatever you do it fast.
19
No.
misses. All right. There's that, and then and I'll show you this other part. This part on the character sheet too. Legendary action. Its eyes start to glow with a purplish glow for a moment, and it almost seems like the paw isn't being controlled by it anymore. It's almost kind of like pulled almost like up, and you would see at the same time that her eyes start to go purple for a second, and her hand goes up. Her hand and his hand go up at the same time, and they go for another swipe.
Oh no, puppet.
Damn, 19. Again. And she's just like, fuck! And she's like, ah! She just mad. She goes, and she just upset, just staring off, not just totally disregarding you. The other owlbear, you did try to do something to it last time, so it's gonna make another attack on you. That's a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, second attack. It's a 26 to hit. Why can't I do that to the invisible
That
guy?
was the same thing last time.
Yeah, it did it again. Let's see if it does the same
It's the
damage.
exact same numbers.
17 damage, though.
No, that was more damage.
17 damage.
That was
No, that was
double.
more damage.
That was double the damage.
Yeah. All right. Deacon is gonna see if he can. Oh, I forgot to even check, but oh no, natural 1. He is still just kicking water right now. He's just kind of playing with the water almost. That is his. Now it is Newt's turn.
Newt, okay. Alright. Fuck. I'm just gonna say before I leave, come on, call off your owlbears.
No.
There's a lot more of us where we came from. There's a lot more of us. We want to make good relations with this inhabitants of our little floating island here.
I don't want an alliance. I want my grove, and I want my stories. I ran from somewhere, and now I'm here.
We can get you more stories. Just call them off, please.
I'm not here to make allies. Leave. Probably have one sentence. Can't say anything else more than that.
Fuck your stories.
There you go.
And he's gonna cast Zephyr Strike Wait, am I concentrating on long strider? Fuck, did I? Oh no, it's not concentration. Okay, cool. It's just for an hour. All right, cool. So I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just peel off away from her, and I'm gonna go to Deacon. So now I have, at the moment for this turn, I have no opportunity attacks provoked.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got another 30 feet.
Yep.
So my long strider gave me 10 feet.
Yep.
On top of that, so I'm at 85 feet.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to him and try to.
So you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, glowing stuff, and it smells really good.
No, we don't.
25, 30. Wisdom,
that's
wisdom
60
saving throw.
bucks.
Actually,
Double
wisdom
that's
saving
60.
throw here.
Wisdom saving throw there.
Yeah.
Whichever one.
Good.
Is the water deep enough that I'd have to swim if I went across it?
No, you can jump across.
Okay.
You know swimming, it's just on ankle. It's just ankle deep.
Oh, then I would try to go across it then.
You gonna go across the water?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Go
wisdom
straight.
saving throw then.
Okay.
30. But let's see.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
It's pretty low wisdom I have. Druid, or I mean not druid, but that's 13.
13. You are doing fine, but you are getting glimpses of just not glimpses. It's like you forgot for a second what you were doing, and then you kind of catch yourself and keep going. Oh, you want to try to keep going through the water?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because along strider, I'm not impeded by anything, and also
you still have more. You still have like.
I'm trying to be on the outside, especially if I got a little glimpse of that. I want to be on the outside to try to pull him out.
Okay, so you still have like a little bit. You have like 20 feet more.
Okay, can I use that along with my
Your action.
the action to try to
And
pull
you try
him
to
away
drag
from
him
them?
out.
Yeah.
You pull him out. You use the rest of your speed to get him out.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go and grab him and start pulling him out. And that's your action, your movement, and you already did your bonus action to do Zephyr Strike.
Yes, that's
Okay.
everything.
So top of the round, Old Gil.
Okay, 5 feet of movement.
Kind of looking around too at the foliage around here because, like, obviously
no.
these owlbears are just gonna keep on attacking me. The little like glowing things in the water does that look like a lily of some sort?
Doesn't work.
They're just really just motes of light.
Okay.
You look around, you do see a lot of the flowers. Just there's a mix of them. You're not sure which ones are which, but they're really beautiful flowers everywhere in this place. But you don't know really. I mean, you would have to do a nature check to find out what's what.
Okay. Can I do that as a quick action?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing then?
Let's see if this is
17.
17. Yeah, you do see patches of what you think is a sun lily or a moonflower.
Okay.
Like you do see what you think is one.
Okay. And is that close by me?
They're often like just in a general area. They're kind of everywhere.
Okay.
You'll find ones just popping up anywhere.
Okay. Like, fall back! And then Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And I see this.
It didn't attack you,
What?
the owlbear.
It was Misty Step, just to make sure.
Yeah, but it didn't even try.
It didn't try it last. No, it did. It tried to attack me last turn.
Not this time.
Yeah, it did.
This time, right
Oh,
now,
frog
it
right
did
now.
not try to attack you. It had no aggression towards you. You didn't see it flare up like it did before.
Okay.
Cause you're like you do the misty step and then like in the process of it, like seeing yourself fade out, you're kind of waiting to see like a glimpse of anger, but nothing even shows. It almost starts to to almost decrease in its aggression. When you pop away, you just see it slowly starting to decrease in the aggression.
Okay. I kind of squat down and getting ready to gather flowers, but knowing like that could be detrimental too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna kind of wait.
Okay. Loon.
Wish I knew what you guys were thinking.
I yelled fall back.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did when he missed his step.
I'm like, fall back, and then get to the carriage.
Okay. Fall back. Still inversion boom. I take cover behind the camera.
The giant camera.
The scrying eye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if it can sense you walking away. 18?
Nope.
You don't think so? You don't think 18 would sense something? If you were a DM in my position, what would you say?
For an invisible person?
Yeah.
If you-
If it could sense something that's, a smell moving.
Oh, smell. It would be a disadvantage, right? But it's not because of smell.
No, it's not. No, it's not disadvantage at all because of smell.
Smell,
What would you say?
footsteps.
You could take a swipe.
What would you say though? I'm just saying.
I'm trying to think what would be like a thing you could use. Just be like something you don't have to like come up with. It's just there, so you can be like. But I guess there's probably.
Yeah, 'cause it's, I don't know. That would be,
What's your passive?
well, like,
It'd be disadvantage attack, but I'm just saying-
Luna's a very cleanly person. But then,
Which sticks out too in the forest.
and metal sticks out a lot.
Mhm. But he is wearing a lot of armor. It's like, how would you
How much
calculate?
cologne are you wearing today?
He doesn't wear cologne.
I know.
Some
He
too.
has natural musk.
So his natural musk, it has a natural musk.
You do normally have disadvantage on stealth checks though as well, so that makes it kind of tough. He would hear you and smell you probably.
I'm just
Not you.
thinking like
No, if his senses are strong enough and he feels a receding,
I feel 18 is appropriate.
I'm just trying to be
Yeah.
fair
Seems high enough.
more than anything, and try to make it more
He's the abnormal you
realistic
compare
of what
to.
would this bear would do.
I mean, yeah, I would say it's fine because he also knew I was just right there,
Yeah.
Didn't he hit you? Or
He's been trying
No,
to.
he's been trying.
he's been
to.
trying to. Oh yeah.
but he knew I was right in front of him.
Yeah. Trying to.
He knows exactly that you were there, so it was a natural 20 that spotted you. So
Oh yeah. If you go off of that, still probably kind of has a little.
When you farted, like I
Sure.
asked
and also
you to.
like the weight of your
Sorry, I
step.
pulled Deacon out.
Your steps aren't invisible, you know.
Yeah, the
On the flowers. And
Yeah,
the
bananas.
imprint on
you
the
just
grass.
you just see like the imprint of the grass kind of
There's-
move,
That sucks because there's a bunch of fucking green stuff.
and you're
right
just
here.
watching flowers just move. Yeah. Well, I'm scared to say this because I feel like you might be one above this. 20.
Nope.
20 misses.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, it's so crazy.
21.
It's so
21.
crazy.
You
It's okay. At least you did nothing this match. So, all right. That was Loon. Now it's the owlbear's turn. Oh no, it's Deacon. Deacon
Get off me,
shakes.
dude.
Shakes. He's like, whoa, what happened? What's going on? He looks
Deacon
at you and
wants
he's
to
like, what's going on?
I don't know. You got stuck in the water and we're under fire.
Huh? Her? Okay. And he pulls.
No.
and he just shoots the gun at her.
Oh,
hell
hell yeah,
You just see me
boy.
just strangle him by bare hands there.
Yeah.
Yep. That is a 18 to hit. Hits.
You just wanted to shoot your gun. You just wanted to shoot your
Sharpshooter.
Trying to tell it.
Yeah, he shoots once and poop. He goes. Then he takes a deep breath. And does a sharpshooter.
Yeah. Steady aim.
Oh fuck yeah! There we go.
Yeah, dig.
That is the one gonna hit.
Dollar short and a day late. Deacon. Fuck.
Oh,
All right, so rifle. That
I'm
one
in it now,
hits.
guys. Don't worry.
So there's
We're in the shit, boys.
14 damage from the first attack. Second damage
He's an eager
is
beaver.
16 damage. So 30 plus another 10 from it. So 40 points of damage.
Damn.
Oh.
That water
Dude,
changed
hey,
his fate.
Deacon is geeking, dude.
Dude, Deacon's going off.
He's all
Yeah.
geeked out.
And just like a big chunk of her her arm just like almost just explodes off, and she has to regrow another one, and you can tell that she's like having a harder time growing that arm back. That fucked her up pretty bad. And he's like, "We got her. Fucking let's end this. Fall back." And
Old Gildo way across.
Mixed signals.
I'm back.
and then
Use the contract.
now it's the end. Newt, it's your turn.
Okay.
Hey, talk again.
It didn't go well. And now she got popped. Oh my god.
He would be like, he would hit, and then you would hear like, let's run. He goes, are we supposed to be fighting?
No, Deacon. We were not supposed to be fighting.
Okay.
Necessarily. Fuck.
Flowers? What do we do?
We're just gonna dip out of here with absolutely
We gotta make
nothing
like
to show.
we gotta make like a tree and leave. That's for sure.
Okay. And then next, your action. Your action.
Fuck. I don't really want to leave him, but I kind of have to. Oh man, I don't want to hit her. I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna run towards the wagon.
Mhm.
Rock me like a baby.
Yeah. So,
55.
55 feet. You have.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
So you're hearing this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Hello there, Mr. Albert.
Albert
Yeah.
smells something new now.
That's your movement.
Movement. I could use my action and get over there.
You could.
We're dipping for sure.
My plan, I mean, you see me crouched down, kind of huddling a bunch of flowers, and then kind of looking back at the cart, looking up at everyone, looking at the cart.
Oh, that's right. I see you. Can I use my action to see what he's trying to, like, what he's looking at, what he's trying to get a hold of?
Yeah. Perception.
Perception. 23.
Okay. Yep. You can totally see what he's looking for.
Does it look like what
They're everywhere.
we're looking for? They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're not like in one spot. They're just, you're gonna have to go like they're just everywhere. You won't be able to get a whole bunch. You probably get like 2 or 3, and that's it.
Okay.
Not enough for anything.
As long as we get a couple seats.
Will you get a seed or you just get a flower?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them, have seeds. So
We can propagate off of one. We got a good botanist back home.
Doesn't he set things on fire?
Fuck. I'm gonna. Are we? Or is it action to do perception, or are we doing that as like a quick?
you can
thing?
do your action for something else.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab some. If there's some near me, I'm gonna try to
Okay.
grab them and throw them into my
Right,
satchel.
so you grab a couple, put them into your stash, and then back around to the top around Old Gil and Loon. What are you guys doing?
Quick action. Rip the ones that I got in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it in a pack. And then full action. Grab some more.
Yeah.
Double grab. And then
Right.
get into the cart.
Get into the cart. Loon, what are you doing?
While he's grabbing shit and throwing it in the cart, I will get in the front and turn the mule around to face the cart the other way.
Animal handling.
Let's go.
It's a punch in the middle.
Turn around. Turn around.
Donkey punch, huh?
Every down. Oh, yeah. Boom, psh. Oh, donkey punch. Oh.
No, that's not good. 8.
Yeah, no, they're not moving. It's not moving at all. You just kick. You're just whipping and nothing's happening.
Use a carrot.
And then Deacon sees them moving and sees that she's like looking at everybody leaving, and he points the gun at her and he goes, "Leave us alone."
Oh.
Shoots again.
We're teaching them well.
Yeah.
Oh, God. He's more chaotic
Gives
than
a
some of our
warning.
other characters.
Fires a shot.
He's been waiting for this moment.
Yeah,
You know?
apparently. Shit.
He
He's
just
got
wants the
home.
adventure so bad.
He's got
Gonna
home.
let this end like this.
He's a greenhorn.
He's a fire starter.
Yeah, I think we know which greenhorn
13
is.
goes wide. And he's like, "Fine,
Warning shot.
Leave us. Be gone.
I mean, that kind of works. Does it work?
Yeah.
Just lie. That was a warning shot.
Let me see here.
Next one is in the dick.
Gonna beat your ass.
He's gonna do. He's gonna use a grit, and he's gonna do Deadeye, and he's gonna do Sharpshooter.
Damn.
So.
It's an NPC war out here. Goddamn battle royale.
Just fight with myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a 16. Then I take away 5, that makes it 11. But then I add his modifier, that's 10. So it's 21 to hit.
21.
This guy's just gonna take these people out all by himself. We're trying to leave.
And so it's 10 more on the damage. So 15 damage, 10 on top, so
25.
25 points of damage.
How does he do it?
Dude, yeah, she has 23 damage.
Hell yeah.
23 damage she
Oh,
has left.
shit.
And he just goes, yeah, leave my friends alone. Because he sees like she's about to cast something, and you see those little vines that are right there in front of you guys. They're starting to like reach out, and they're starting to wrap around the donkey, and they're starting to wrap around the cart. They're starting to like just hold everybody in. And then he's like, leave my friends alone. Shoots. And he just goes, and she's like, has her hand out, looks to the side, and he just goes, shoots out like, and the vines go, they just go, and they stay. They don't do, they do like, they show the blast out like if the blood would have went, but they just froze out, and she just topples to the ground.
That was cool.
Newt, you look back and you hear the bang and stuff. You see that giant owlbear that's looking at you slowly just starts to soften. And it starts to take a breath and just starts to slowly soften its feel. And it just kind of shrugs, falls down for a moment, kind of looks around, kind of like apprehensive, just what's going on. It sees its other one, it kind of nuzzles up against it. It turns around, it sees the other little owlbear, and it just runs and turns around and runs straight back to the other little tiny owlbear and starts checking on it, and it starts like cleaning it and checking it. And then they're just not ignoring, they're just ignoring you guys at this moment.
Just chill. She was controlling them. That bitch.
And Deacon's like, I got her!
Deacon!
And he's like walking over to, he just starts walking over to her, and he stops in the water again, and he goes,
Deacon.
yeah, and he's just like, the fuck am I doing here?
Deacon, play the harmonica.
I know how to play a harmonica, and then he pulls it
What's
out.
that?
That was Leaner. It's still shit.
I was really hoping this one would be the one where he
He's
nails it.
disappointed when he can't remember it. Yeah.
I don't know how to play this, and he fucking chucks it.
Oh no!
Fuck this harmonic.
And he
As it
just,
goes in the
and he's
water.
just like, he keeps walking, and he gets out of it, and he goes, huh, what the fuck happened?
You threw your harmonica, go grab it.
Oh shit. All right. And then he just
Walks in the water.
walks back in the water to grab it, and then he's he passed this time. And he picks it up and walks out. Why'd I do that? And then he walks over to her, and he just see him over there. He's over there just checking on her, looking at her, poking her with a gun.
Everyone, grab flowers. Pick them.
I'm gonna go up to the owlbears.
They kind of one of them kind of like looks up at you and kind of like as you start grabbing flowers and like just looks.
I'm gonna say like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and hope that it's a beast. Hey, I don't know what was going on here, but I think you were kind of being controlled, possibly. Manipulated.
I mean, this one it's no longer what it was. So let me make sure here. No, it's a monstrosity.
That's right, they're not natural.
Yeah.
Owlbears are
So
not.
they're just kind of like
Fuck.
just kind of confused on what's going on. But you could do an animal handling.
Okay. Well, I still casted that. Let me do that so I don't forget. Okay. Animal handling check.
just want to point out there's still a really cool statue of her in the.
Now in memoriam.
Yeah, in memoriam.
Plus 3. That's 9 total.
Yeah, it's not. It's still confused on what's going on. What are you doing over there?
Not here to hurt you.
What are you doing over there, Connor?
Grab flowers
Okay.
around the cart.
Okay.
I was doing the same thing, but I'm not doing it around the car.
Okay. It's getting just kind of. It's starting to back up a little bit from you, just because it's just standing in front of its cub. It's kind of like, don't get near me. Don't get closer. That's pretty much the feeling of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just perusing the whole outer perimeter. I'm not stepping anywhere towards the center.
Okay. So you guys picking up flowers? You guys just kind of, you guys can collect them for a little bit. What else are you guys wanting to do?
I want to get a container full of the water from that
Okay.
well thing.
You want to take some water with you?
Is it coming out of that well
Yeah.
thing? Oh,
If you can go investigate if you want.
okay. Yeah, I would like to go back since I ran by it before.
Go ahead and roll your investigation check.
I will give you guidance.
Okay. Guidance. Investigation. Oh, okay. Oh, God, that's balls. 12.
12. Yeah, unsure of really what it is, but it seems magical. But so where it came from, what it's doing, don't know.
Okay. Well, it's like magic. Not really too keen on too much magic, to be honest with you.
What else are you guys doing?
Since I collected
You
a
guys let
decent,
me know when you guys want to leave. That's what
since I collected a decent amount of flowers and I just took that jar, I want to sit with that jar while they continue doing what they're doing, and I want to sit with it and cast Identify on the water.
On the water? Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to like a last ditch effort of trying to make sure that all these owlbears
Mm-hmm.
know that we're like not trying to fuck with them at all. We're just trying to like get the like Druidcraft a flower and be like just like trying to like make the same flower and be like kind of trying to like mime that we're taking the flowers and that's it
Right.
and backing away from them.
Trying to express something. What are you doing, Old Gil? You see them trying to do this?
I'm just kind of watching. Kind of am interested in the books that are stacked up over there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if the owlbears aren't leaving around that perimeter of the books and stuff, I won't go near it.
Like the owlbear is probably here. The books are here. I mean, they're like in that vicinity, but you can get closer. But I mean, you can try. You can see what they would do, or just edge closer.
Yeah, I would slowly.
Test it?
Yeah, kind of test it, and if I can get past the table, I'll go and just grab a handful of books. But if they start growling, making noises, any kind of sign that I'm disturbing them, then I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, and back up,
Okay, so go ahead and make an animal handling.
I guess guidance.
Okay.
Hell yeah. So what is that? 21, 26.
Okay, yeah, you they're able to kind of they're understanding that you're not threatful, but they're just still watching you and keep on glancing back over at Newt and the other ones. Well, mostly just Newt right there.
I want to take my time and kind of go through the books, and like if they're just random storybooks, I mean, I might grab a couple, but I'm kind of seeing if there's anything interesting in here. If there's like lore books, I don't know, not lore, but I don't know, just something that stands out,
Yeah, yeah. You just want any kind of thing that stands out to you. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Guidance again. Nice. What is it? 22 plus investigation would be 24.
24. Okay. Yeah. You just say you pick up just how many books you want to take.
All the books.
Not all of them. I'd probably take. I mean, I definitely fill out my pack. Majority of my pack full of flowers and stuff. I'll probably grab a stack of 6 books.
Okay, cool. 6 books you pick up, you feel like they're mean something or have something there. They might have some symbols to elven things that you know of. Some that stand out, they seem elvish. That's
One's a random
civilian,
wizard
yeah.
book, but you know.
Yeah.
One's a grimoire.
One's blowing.
Metagaming a little bit, but yeah. Okay, and then Deacon's over there, and he's kind of like, he starts to like break up the dryad. He's like trying to break it apart, and he's like, just want to make sure. And he just kind of breaking it down.
Take its heart.
Yeah?
I mean, might be useful. Might be good for crafting.
He's gonna do a survival, and he's gonna try to pull out his big old fucking, like,
the core.
his big old Bowie knife, is it?
Bowie knife?
Bowie knife.
It's got a fucking
Alright, so
fish
yeah,
still knife.
he starts he just pops out this like weird kind of leafy looking heart, and he's like, alright. He puts into his pack, and then he starts to walk over, and he sees one of the owlbears, and he's like, he's looking at it, just staring at it, looking at it, and he looks back at old Gil, and he's like, and he pulls out his contract, goes, what if I get the owlbear to sign this?
Why does it need help?
Hey, owlbear. And
Somebody stop.
he's like, put your paw on this. Like, and he starts trying to get the owlbear to sign the paper. He's in animal handling. Nope. It just kind of backs up all quick. It just backs up all quick. He's like, well, what if I sign it and you heal it?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And he just signs it. And he's like, hey, you're gonna feel okay, okay, buddy? All right. And he rolls it up, and he just sticks it away. Yeah, heal him.
They know
And,
you're
and he's
casting magic.
kind of like calling at him in a way, and he's just like, hey, I'm trying to help you, all right? Just relax. We're getting the guy. He's doing his work.
Does it look like it's pretty hurt?
It got not bad. It lost 12 damage. It has 12 damage on him.
This was the medium one who was fighting you, right?
So yeah, might as well. I can pretty much cover it.
Your animal handling from before is still good. You're 24, you did, I think.
Yeah.
So it sees you, and then what are you doing?
And I just kind of, as I'm looking at books, and I'm like, you'll feel better, man. A healing word.
Healing word. And it looks over, and you see the wounds on it, just like the burn, scorched mark of the radiant fire, kind of just start to heal up. And it drops down to on its all fours again, and starts to mosey over to you, and it starts rubbing up against you. It starts moving its head.
It's got all this health back.
And it starts moving its head. It starts like kind of hitting you
Mm-hmm.
like that. The little one starts to roll up and starts to crawl underneath your legs.
You guys want to come home with us?
And they're just kind of being all nice and stuff. And then Deacon's all, can I pet one? I want to pet one.
No, your check was bad.
No.
I
I kind of start petting it and then like kind of nuzzle its head up a little bit, and I'm like, him? Good.
And they're gonna do a natural 20.
Nice.
So it understood you, and it starts to kind of puts his head out. So slowly the Deacon just slowly puts his hand out. And it's all, I'm so glad I didn't kill you.
And I kind of look at the big one. I'm like, you want to come home with us?
And then they're just like kind of look at each other, and then
And I'm like, I kind of shake my rations like, there's more of this.
they just kind of nod. They just like kind of nod, and then they start to walk towards
The cart.
the cart.
Hell yeah, we got owlbears.
They start moving towards the cart, and you guys start.
I want to ride one back home.
I mean, you could try to ride one. You could not the big one wouldn't let you ride him.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably ride the other one.
The medium.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What did I find out about the water?
oh, the identifying the water. Yeah, it's literally just a forget your memory. It's like it's
Confusion.
It's a confusion spell.
Forget, you know.
Yeah, it's practically that. It's just making you forget your memories.
Now turn that into alcohol.
Yeah.
Turn it into a wine.
So it's just
Hell
We got
yeah.
a good dinner party trick.
if you're exposed to the water, it
I'm
takes your
like,
memories. It takes your current memories of what you're doing in this very what moment.
Gotcha.
What
So-
are you doing, step bro?
And
Deacon, try this.
huh?
Try this.
No.
Deacon don't.
Just chugs it.
Old Gil, try this.
Water's bad here.
No.
If you're cool, you'd actually try this.
You gonna praise me from now on? Am I
Gatorades
your
better.
new Lord and Savior?
Yeah, sure.
Can I get that in contract?
No? What?
No.
No. Think
Little
all your
Al-
worshippers sign a contract that they worship you?
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
that's how it works.
That's not true.
A little owlbear walks up to you, Newt, and a little baby one, and has a bunch of flowers in its mouth, and it drops them at your feet.
Oh, thank you there, little buddy.
And
Little-
it just squeals like and then just like turns off and runs off. It just runs off. And it's going around and it's picking up flowers and it keeps looking back over at you which ones you pick and it's like picking the same one and it's trying to bring them to you guys. The owlbears seem to kind of like walk around and start picking up ones. You see a little fairy kind of fly through and saying wanting to play and then the fucking owlbear
Yeah.
smacks it away. And you guys just kind of work with the owlbears together, kind of putting the wagon just full of these flowers and these, and even different ones that they're kind of bringing to you. You guys start to head out with your load of medicinal herbs. Any last things you guys want to do here before you leave this area?
Yeah, anything like fruit on the trees, anything that we didn't grab besides the flowers that looked pretty interesting for like maybe bring to last.
Yeah. You grab fruits and you grab even the spiral ones you saw before and stuff. And grab another ones of those. It seems like it's being very fruitful to you guys. It's not really fighting back in anything right now. Almost like it's giving thanks to you for what you guys did. And Deacon he walks back over here to this fountain, and he's just like. And he just goes, let me think here. And
What was I doing here?
yeah,
What
he's just sitting there thinking, scratching his head, like thinking like,
Cut to dusk, he's still there.
I think I could do something here. And then his intelligence is not that bad.
Guidance.
And he's just looking at it, and then he pulls out that contract of yours. It's blank on one side, and he goes up to it and grabs another thing, and
Some charcoal.
yeah, and he sees that there's like inside there's some kind of carving there, and he goes, I don't know what this means. Do you guys know? None of you guys know what this means, huh? All right. And then he starts kind of getting an imprint of it, and he's like, I don't know, maybe someone smart back home knows what this means, maybe.
Well,
So
you got the symbol. I got the water.
yeah. Anybody draw? Anybody know how to draw?
Kinda.
Or anybody can remember this and recreate it?
I create.
You made that
things.
statue.
Make a small statue of that.
Out of that.
Right now?
Yeah, while you have a good visual and you can make it look identical.
Oh, small statue. For some
Mini
reason, I
version.
thought you meant like
Pocket size.
recreate it and put it on the card. I'm like, why don't I just make it back at the base?
No, make a small one.
Little mini
like,
version.
So we know exactly what it is.
To scale.
Yeah, I have one more slot. I can do.
To scale.
Yeah, 2 scale.
1/16.
It's not like we're gonna fight anything crazy on the way home.
Don't say that.
We fought the craziest thing.
Hey.
right?
No,
This is your first
don't say
adventure.
that.
You never know.
We fucking
This is
killed
his
it.
Second adventure. You did a good job.
This
Yeah.
is his first real adventure.
I killed that bitch.
All right, I do some circles around. I look it up and down,
Do some measurements.
and I just.
Like,
There's a little, like, perfect little.
take a chunk out of it. and
It's
just use
that
it.
size on your hand.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Perfect.
A little perfect little symbol.
Dang, that's really detailed.
Damn.
I like how you even got the vines in there. Too.
Yeah,
I like how you put the color and everything into it too.
Look, I even got the bottom. You can't even see that part.
Oh, magnets.
And then, yeah, you have a little recreation of it, and he goes, all right, cool. So we have all information. We have the thing that we need. We killed that bitch, who I think was the problem. I hope she was.
I know.
You think that she was a good person?
No.
All right, cool.
She said she was running from somebody. She took
Yeah.
control of the people
Where
here.
did she run from?
I don't know.
Didn't get that out of her, Deacon. You blew a hole in her head,
Oh, fuck.
which was cool.
Can we bring her back?
You have her heart.
Oh.
What if we could regrow her from
Put
her
it back.
heart?
Plant it.
Put it in the ground, plant it, bring her back.
You
She's
think we
not
can?
here though.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's,
She's a plant person.
let's figure
We
that
could
out.
take her back to the Fae people at our place.
True, true.
And ask them.
And we'll see what we can do. Should we take her body?
Yeah.
Here. He rips off her head. Let's just take her head.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we don't need the whole thing.
And he
Plant-
puts the heart inside of the hole in her,
I mean, that's a
inside of her
thing.
head.
No, keep
Oh.
them separate.
No,
We don't know.
yeah.
Okay, so head and heart.
Yes.
Because we need something to talk to, right?
You, which one do you want to keep?
Both.
Right now. Well, you can't. Which one do
Because
you
I
want to
tied to my thing. Look at his head just hang from the
keep? What if they
side.
touch?
Isn't it pretty cool?
Yeah. Keep those things
It's
completely
hanging
separate.
from my side. It looks like it's my trophy.
Oh, you gotta keep one. One. Somebody else has to take the other.
Okay.
Which
who
one
wants
do
the
you want
head?
more, the heart or the head?
I want the heart.
I'll take the head.
All right, cool. You want head? I don't want head.
I like reading stories.
Stupid.
Deacon's like, oh, one second. He runs back and he grabs the book. I want a book too. And he comes running back, and you guys are like, the card's going. He jumps on the back and turns, lands on it. He's like, that was great, guys. Did some cool shit.
We didn't try any of the food on the table.
No, I didn't. But I mean, it was all not cooked.
Tea was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all right. Hey, you doing all right there, old girl? Just
Having a blast.
on the back of the owlbear, just, and you had the big ones just like walking behind you, the little ones like trying to keep up and moving and stuff. And,
Weaving and moving out.
yeah, it's just going between the legs and stuff, just like a little elephant. But
This will help, and Newt just offers one of his special cigarettes to. Oh, go. Help you get out of here.
Hey, he laced that in my forget water. Don't smoke that.
and you guys get to
Forest
the,
black.
you guys get to the edge of the
Arc
forest,
black.
and the owlbear does stop,
No.
and he stops, and then he kind of lowers his head, almost kind of like getting you to get off.
Get off.
And then they just kind of nuzzle up against you.
I kind of start petting it, and I get down and I give him a hug, and I'm like,
Yeah.
come, we have a nice home for you.
Trying to be like kind of pulling him
Yeah,
off.
like,
Yeah, just
"Bye."
yeah, and then
I mean, we're gonna be coming back here multiple times for more flowers. So I mean,
yeah. So they head back, and then they just you just turn, and you guys heading into the regular forest as you turn back and see them disappear into the grove, back to where they
a wall of fairies.
takes them home.
Take him out.
No! What a plan!
Takes the baby up, and the hair drops it.
It's a skeleton. Like a prawn.
You guys continue to ride out and head out, thinking that you guys are you good. Then the fairies come. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Part 2, next time.
You guys make it back to the base, to Kaladin's Cross, showing everybody what you guys got. And Lass comes up and sees the blue jay like bird folk person. She comes up and sees her bandages are getting better. She doesn't look as messed up as before. She's healing up pretty good.
Nice.
She has an eye patch.
Hell yeah.
So, she sees what's going on. Wow, what a take. You guys have gotten a lot here. So much we can do with it. What is... And she kind of looks in there, and the flowers start to move a little bit, and then poof, little owlbear.
The baby
Oh
over.
no.
Yeah, and she's like,
fuck.
it's like starts like, wah! Starts like, wah, wah! And just starts screaming out.
Oh no, not again.
And that's where we'll end the session.
Yeah, we
So-
get that out.
Kill it, leave it open.
Yeah.
The deacons is.
Yes, go, God!
Yeah.
Not again.
It's the head!
And there we go. We'll end the session there. You guys have gotten you guys got rid of the curse of the grove of this dryad who was being evil. And now you have a location of where to find these flowers. and you know what to deal with. You deal with fairies that want to play. So, from now on, when you travel there, you need to play with them in some way.
Bring ball in a cup.
Yeah, just find ways to entertain. find ways to entertain the fairies so you can get through without
That's
being.
toy maker.
Yeah. And
But that's okay.
owlbears will be
The ball's attached to the
protecting
chain
your
there.
guys'
It's attached to the
medical
cup.
stuff. And you now have a little tiny owlbear that has snuck into your fortress.
Hell yeah. We got a mask of it.
So, and
We'll return it in a couple weeks, and
Yeah.
a lot of time will go by. The parents will be depressed as fuck.
and there we go. And we'll come back and we'll see what the other group is doing, and we'll go from there. So,
Man, my old group, we could have just set that forest on fire and kept going.
all right, we're good. It was so funny. I was like, you just have to kill the dryad. You just have to kill the dryad. And then like everyone's like, don't kill anything. And I'm like, no, the dryad's obviously evil. It's like, no, she's evil. Kill her.
Evil.
But I probably could have done a little better on making her evil. But anyways,
Yeah. She just seemed
as a
like
live DM, you always think you could do better. And
Suck
no,
it
don't.
easy.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for watching.
I'm doing
not
that.
what we're doing.
Oh my god. That's a problem now. Thanks, Elon. Fucking asshole.
I think it was a problem before that, but yeah.
No, I know, but now it's like this is like a normal fucking hand
Hug
motion.
me, hey.
My hand's like this,
Heil.
but it's not in camera. Like I don't know.
Trump.
I don't know. Yeah, fuck our administration. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Suck it easy. Lick it clean.
Bye.